Fam, did I promise last time that I would not do this? Let me make that promise for next time again. Thanks for your patience, fam. Smooth, you doing all right tonight? You ready to talk some 49er football? Let's do this. Niners! Fam, time to get back on track because could this? I probably shouldn't be saying it. I'm sure somebody's gonna get on me about it, but this is a must-win game. They better not lose this game. Can't do it. You just can't do it. 49ers, week 4 versus Patriots. Your prediction, you make the call, fam. All the information you need right below. Get here and call and tell us what's going to happen this weekend. Niners have a few questions to answer, by the way, coming up this Sunday. San Francisco will have to forge ahead with a number of injuries beyond what they showed up at SoFi Stadium with and embarrassingly lost. Whoa. Who's seen that coming? Niners will get sympathy from no one. In fact, everybody's going to play their best football against the Niners. And they knew that. Every team the 49ers play, even the teams that are down and out, which is why I'm concerned about this game with the Patriots, they will play their hardest. I mean, if they can knock off one of the best in the game, it just inspires you. But it is too early in the season to call this a must-win game, maybe? I don't know. Is it? Look at Joe Burrow's coming. They're not giving it up, although they got one more time. That's it. But anyway, they're facing the danger of falling behind the Hawks by 3 games, which I'm a little concerned about in the loss column, with one included in the division as well. Not good. Not Rams. I can't wait to play them again. I cannot wait. I bet you Tebow and George won't be out of that game. But thanks to the defeat orchestrated by the Rams, that is the case. We're 3 games behind them. Tonight to the phones we go for your weekly take and prediction on what you're expecting from the Niners versus Patriots in this week 4 matchup. Niners, don't you lose this game. Just a bit more, though, on the beat-up bodies, bad news. Curtis Robinson was carted off the practice field with a knee injury. It has been confirmed that is an ACL tear. What was I saying about, man, 49ers, I don't care who you cut. Do not cut Curtis Robinson. God, he looked good in preseason. Got to wait a year. Javon Hargrave, as you've already heard, suffered a partial torn tricep during last Sunday's stupid loss to the Rams and is expected to be placed on the IR, and likely he'll miss the remainder of the season. During his weekly interview on KNBR, Coach Shanahan mentioned that the Niners hope to get Khalil Davis back from injured reserve in the next couple of weeks. Remember how Khalil Davis looked so good at the beginning of the season? We were watching him out there. Fast, big, strong. If he could just stay on the field. Khalil's been on the field before and looked good. Didn't look quite as good as he did last time, but he got hurt. So Khalil might be one of those guys, unfortunately. Coach said, quote, we'll bring one defensive tackle off practice squad this weekend because we always like to have at least 4 for a game, unquote. Brandon Aiyuk, fam, listen. Oh, I tell you what, Aiyuk threw 3 games, it's just 11 catches, 119 yards on 20 targets. He's still looking for his first touchdown on the season. Did he drop one in the end zone? Anyway, last season through his first 3 games, BA had tallied up 17 receptions, 320 yards, and 2 TDs. He was rolling. You knew he was going to have a big season. Aiyuk was on fire. We were singing that every week. Oh, man. You know what, though, fam? As mad as I am that the offseason madness regarding his contract has taken away from his valuable time, that Aiyuk needed to get into a groove with Brock Purdy. I know he will eventually, but I don't need eventually. I need it now. He's getting separation. There's still a little rust. In fact, he's one of the leading. Did you know that he's one of the leading guys, according to PFF, of gaining separation? I won't say that because I don't want to start judging anybody. But he's getting separation. There's still a little rust, though, and you can include the entire offense trying to figure out what they're going to do without CMC. By the way, they're going to ramp up efforts to get him to heal up. Any rumors you may hear? I saw the rumor in here. No, you need to go read. The 49ers are going to try to speed this process along and get CMC back on that field as soon as possible. So forget about off-season gone. Dre Greenlaw, Kyle has said that there's no timeline on his return. So I'm not sure about that. But CMC, forget about he's not missing the whole season. So now, not many expect BA's first big performance of the season to come against Christian Gonzalez. You know, fam, and some of us were doing this during the time everybody started giving up on BA, saying, "Hey, man, leave then. Go to the Patriots. We'll take Christian Gonzalez." Everybody knew about Christian Gonzalez. Fam, dude has been sensational through the Patriots' first 3 games. Even if the rest of the team sucks, not Christian. Week 1, he matched up with the Bengals wide receiver Jamar Chase. Jamar is asking for a raise, right? Bengals head management is now looking down the field. What's he talking about? Christian D did not care about no Jamar Chase being famous. He hurt that boy's feelings. Fam, he held Mr. Chase's baby boy to just 15 yards and 3 catches on 3 targets. He's fast. He's running down the field with Jamar. Jesus. And he's talented too. Week 2, big, bad DK Metcalf. Christian didn't care. Notched 1 pass breakup and held Metcalf to 4 catches and 27 yards. How many people can say that on a season already? 7 targets. DK didn't do a damn thing with him. Last week, he finally did show that he was human, though, versus Garrett Wilson. Wilson did a long touchdown against Gonzalez. But you know what? That TD was a highlight of a 9-target, 5-catch, 33 yards day for Wilson against Gonzalez. And I figure Aaron Rodgers Aaron probably just kept putting that ball exactly where it had to be. Couldn't be any other place. But then let's add it up. The trio of receivers that had to deal with lockdown Christian G combined for 19 targets, 12 receptions, and less than 100 yards. I'm talking 75 and 1 touchdown when matched up against Mr. Pro Bowl. I'm putting him in there already. Christian Gonzalez ain't playing. That boy's serious. All quarterbacks involved were held to a passer rating of 88.7 when targeted by Chase, Metcalf, and Wilson. You know, BA's expected to get plenty of attention from Christian G come Sunday, especially, but Debo might be in. I don't know what that's going to mean. I wouldn't play him. I put that question up on X. I said, man, you know what? Debo, sit down and out the way and heal up, will you? Because as long as I got Jawan Kinlaw, as I got Jawan Jennings, I don't care who else I got now, but Jawan Jennings, God. But unless Coach Jared Mayo's mama raised a fool, he might just put Christian G on Jawan, wouldn't you? But you know what? You can't do that. Because then Aiyuk would go off because they don't have anybody else. George Kittle's going to play this week. Now you've got that situation really rough on the Patriots. If it's Gonzalez on Aiyuk, though, keep your expectations in check in order to avoid disappointment, family. Ooh, God, Chris. Whoa, man, I had no idea. I heard about him. Tony from Atlanta was telling me about him. I said, yeah, I saw a little bit about him. Okay, we'll take him. You know, let Aiyuk go to New England. We'll take Christian Gonzalez. Okay. I did not know what I was saying, not really. I hadn't checked him out that thoroughly. I'm not saying do it now. I'm just saying, you know. Shannon expressed confidence that Kittle would suit up for this week's game. And that's why I'm saying Christian can't cover everybody. Coach Shanahan said about GK, quote, "You had a good day, so I feel good about George right now," unquote. GK was also smiles and equally optimistic when speaking to reporters after yesterday's workout. He can be quoted saying from the 49ers locker room, quote, "I'm very excited to play football. I'm feeling fantastic," unquote. Good to hear, GK. You know what? If you need a rest, you could have took one this week too, I got a feeling. But, you know, You got to get back in rhythm. Apparently, last week GK was feeling some soreness following the Vikings game. Come to find out, after an MRI, he had a grade 1 hamstring. So the Niners didn't feel good about gambling on any further damage. And Sid versus LA. But besides, LA is not. Ooh, I wish the 49ers go back and play that game again. I bet they'd play it different. Come back and take these guys out. You don't have to add anybody. Don't put Kittle in. Don't put the same guys out there again. Rams just friggin' steep. God dang it. Brock Purdy shares injury update. Purdy emerged from Sunday's game with some back soreness, which raised concerns about his stature for week 4, right? Don't worry about it, fam. All that offseason conditioning, coming out looking buffed and power. Oh, yeah, he healed up. He's fine. He was a full participant in practice this week and appears ready for the Patriots. Fam, here's the thing that concerns us the most. The official injury status reports for the 49ers. Hey, you know what? It has nothing to do. We got a scheme. It's unbeatable. We'll execute it right. We've already proven that. We got, how many Pro Bowlers do you need to win a football game? We got plenty. But if they're hurt, what happens? Bam! Teams like the sorry-ass Rams, but. So, well, they have people out too, but still, even at full force, both teams, the Rams don't beat the 49ers. That's just the bottom line. And the Rams, you know it. We already know Javon Hargrave, Curtis Robinson's out, of course, so that has been confirmed. You know, it's really funny because Jordan Elliott got carted off yesterday, right? Jordan Elliott came out later on after reporters left, apparently. No, I'm good, Coach. I'm good. Coach, Shanahan explained this. He must have stepped on somebody's foot and hurt. It was a little bit unnecessary to bring out the cart, but I guess they were taking precautionary measures. Get off the foot, get on the cart! You know, so it wasn't that serious. He came running back out later. What's up, man? I'm all right. Debo's probably going to play. He was on that. He's questionable list. These guys are all questionable, actually. Jordan Elliott, no longer a question, I don't think. Well, maybe. It depends on how sore it is. Talanoa Hufanga hurt his ankle. It's just as long as it's not his knee. His ankle will be fine. And there's Debo coming out there probably earlier than he should. Trent Williams has got a toe problem going on. D. Winter's got an ankle. Trent Williams, this week it doesn't really matter that much if Trent takes this week off, I don't think. You never know. Any given Sunday, the Patriots could come in and just whip a fit on. Look at the Rams. They beat the 49ers. The 49ers have a way of making it possible for teams that have no business being on the field with them to win games. That's just what our history's been for the last, 4 years? Yeah. Because the Rams weren't supposed to win that NFC CG. They weren't. They just weren't better. But they got the perfect breaks at the perfect time. Patriots. Now, here's what to look at. Alex Austin, cornerback. Guard Mike Jordan. Why'd they name him that? Offensive tackle. These are all offensive linemen. That's really bad. Offensive line. This is a questionable offensive OLB. Anthony Jennings. Defensive back Jonathan Jones. Shoulder G-City guard. Shoulder. Oh, this is guard. Yeah, this is, whoa. God, they got an offensive tackle. Their entire offensive line. Now, their offensive line wasn't that good anyway. Imagine they got bum rushed by the Jets and just got bent up like folding chairs trying to stop them. So, but Trent Williams reported to 49ers today with that sore toe. And he, is now questionable due to the fact that he didn't get to practice today. He's been out a couple of days this week. So he's probably not going to be out there anyway. Talanoa Hufanga tweaked his ankle during yesterday's practice. That left his status up for Sunday as being questionable. Debo Samuel and George Kittle both continued to practice today. Debo, please go back and sit down. Debo, we don't need you this week, man. We need you next week. So leave that calf to heal, please. Coach, tell him, man, make him sit down. Let's see what is the defensive tackle. Jordan Elliott returned to practice after being carted off the field. Notes here. As I mentioned, he stepped on somebody's foot, went in the locker room, did ow! Ah, God! Jesus! That's all right. And walked back out there. These guys, if you played football in Cleveland for any length of time, you're probably like toughened up as opposed to be playing in California or Miami. So, participation. Patriots did not participate today, as I mentioned. Who did participate? Was it Christian Gonzalez? Full participant. I don't know what was wrong with him, but they listened to his. Oh, he had a shoulder thing going on. And Hunter Henry, ankle, and both of them will be playing. And they're going to make a difference, right? Just because they are the stars of that team. Larry, damn it. Don't do it, fam. We're a 10.5 favorite in this game. This is a game last week, a touchdown favorite against the Rams did not materialize, and that was embarrassing enough. You lose this one, the embarrassment will be unbearable. 10-point favorite. How often does that even happen during the course of a season, in any game? In fact, I would bet against that spread. I'm kidding. No, I wouldn't. In fact, the money line, minus 599, New England plus 436. There were only supposed to 40 points in this game are all going to be scored. Here's the thing, fam. The Jets beat this team 24-3. That was immediately after we beat the Jets. They ran 70 offensive plays and total 400 yards in that game. It registered 7 sacks. I'm going to go 34-10. Yeah, the 49ers have to be a little PO'd after last week. You may even see Ronnie Bell making catches out there because it seems that I don't know if Debo's going to play it. And he probably shouldn't. Kyle Shanahan's probably going to come to that conclusion too, I'm guessing. So Ronnie Bell will be back out there. I know what you're thinking. Cowing should be playing. Shanahan, you got to pay dues. You don't know the scheme like he wants you to. Ronnie Bell is out there because I understand he blocks really well. He ain't going to catch the ball, but Ronnie's doing a good job on some of the things. Kyle wants you to do the grunt work. Let the stars be the stars. George Kittle's out there. Aiyuk's out there. Jawan Jennings is out there. I don't need Ronnie Bell to catch the ball. I think Kyle, maybe if you're going to want to think like Kyle Shanahan. I need the 3 guys that I just mentioned, and I'm also going to, if I need somebody to throw the ball to, Jordan Mason has proven, without beyond the shadow of any doubt, you can throw him the ball. And I suspect we're going to run the ball a lot this week because these guys aren't going to stop to run that well, I don't think. Although I didn't look at what Breece Hall did against this team. Their defense is supposedly not that bad. I don't know what happened in that game. But their offense is just lackluster. So I suspect the 49ers can keep that defense. Oh, that's what happened. If you keep a team on their offense on the field, off the field long enough, of course, the defense is going to get worn out. That may be the case coming up this Sunday. I'll stick with 34-10 because we can't afford to lose this game. Man. All right. And yes, that beautiful Bend, Oregon, getting ready that fall time of year. I bet the leaves are all turning brown, getting ready to start singing.
Oh, yeah, they're all red and yellow.
Oh, gorgeous sight. Getting ready to sing Chestnuts Roasting.
Beautiful.
On an open fire.
Boo, boo, boo.
Matty, I don't know.
Yeah, buddy.
This is that game. I feel pressure on this game. They better not lose this game. What are you thinking?
I'm trying to stay optimistic, man, because it's like, I think Kittle's going to play. I bet you I think we're going to see Debo again. I think we'll see him this week. I just kills me to know Trent won't. I just feel like everything's just not going right. But at the same time, if we can just barely hang on, the problem is we're coming into a stretch of games where we're if we really don't have it together, man, we're just going to get walked over, and then by the time the bye week gets here, we're just might as well just throw in the towel.
I know. That's why it's so important. I said, 49ers, you got to stay at least bye week 6-4. So wait, how many games? 6-2. Yeah, 6-2. Okay, you're still very much in it. You got a break coming up. Guys are coming back. You can make the run now. The schedule can't stop that 49er team if they're healthy.
I agree. It'd just be nice to see the appearance of I don't know why I'm always drawing the blank. We just our first round draft pick.
Oh, Ricky Pearsall. Hey, I keep forgetting about him.
we just kind of stopped talking, and it's like, man, when he comes in, is he going to make the difference?
Well, as long as I don't have to put Ronnie Bell out there,
You know?
I got a feeling Ricky can catch the ball. Ronnie
Oh,
used to be
geez,
able to catch
don't
the
even get
ball. I
me
just
started
don't.
on Ronnie.
I know.
Yeah.
God!
He should just
People
be
say,
making people sandwiches.
oh, but you know, everybody. A lot of people are saying, you know what? Stop going on and on about Ronnie Bell. The game should have never came down to him making that critical catch, and that's true to a degree. But he was in position to make that difference. Damn it! We didn't have to lose
Yeah,
that
but
game.
I'm pretty sure he did that at least. I think that was the second time he'd done that game.
Yeah,
He'd
yeah, he
missed
missed more
another
than
one already.
that. I know.
And
But
then
yeah,
Aiyuk, he'd missed at least 2.
yeah.
So, I mean, it's always a coulda, shoulda, woulda, Rombo, but it's like at the same time, like look at it from the perspective, let's say those catches are made. They're huge first downs,
I
huge
know.
momentum swings.
Keep their offense off the field, and that's important always.
Yeah.
Clock management.
Yeah. So, and then I didn't really get a chance to look at, is Bosa doing okay?
Why do you ask? You know what's so funny about Bosa? You're right. He started off last year. We gave him the benefit of a doubt because of his contract situation, and now there's no need for that. And Bosa should be doing a little better.
No, none at all. I just thought I saw him. I thought I heard something, a hinkling of him, like hurt, not like major, but I don't know what else here. Maybe I was thinking of someone else. I'm not sure.
No, he was hurt to some degree last week, but he went ahead and played. I don't know how serious it was last week, but he was. I forgot about that. He was going to be questionable, and I think he was going into that game.
Detroit versus everybody. Go Tigers.
Nobody. Nope.
Anyway, Bosa, he's probably okay now, though, I would guess. I need to know, where in the world is Leonard Floyd? Leonard Floyd was last seen in week 1 versus the Patriots and hasn't been seen much since.
Nope. And I'm just tired of not seeing anything out of Aiyuk either. I mean, I know there's been some times where, Purdy maybe could have had him, open. They were showing some stuff. But I'm like, man, it's exactly what I was saying in the middle of him not coming to play, not coming to practice.
Yep, it's going to come back.
And it's like, man, the chemistry's not going to be there.
No,
like, you can't just assume it's going to be there from last season. Like, you need the reps, man.
Yeah. You can't make it up in 2 weeks either, like he did. Well, they had 2 weeks before 1 week before the season started. Game 1, yeah.
How long was it before Bosa got into the peak form again? It took him a little while too.
He wasn't Nick. The real Nick Bosa didn't stand up all last year. He was good, but not by his standard. Bosa was okay. But when you got those 2 and 3 sacks a week, the year before when he was the defensive player of the year, that wasn't happening. And offensive linemen were able to deal with him. Since when do offensive linemen, one guy, deal with Nick? That guy from the Rams, not bad. He contained Nick without a lot of double teaming. Well, he choked Nick down.
They're always holding him, man.
I know. Nick can have a photo in his house of
man. It's like,
choked down to the dirt.
Yeah.
Looking over at the referee. You gonna call this or what? Damn. Call it.
He just has a photo album on the coffee table.
Yeah, no. Jesus. It's a hold, ref.
It is, dude. It's ridiculous. Take those at least. Okay, let's say all the ones that there were no calls on. Let's give them half of them. Put calls on them against the defense or against the offense, let's see how everything turns out, man. Like, you can huge difference. Man, so it's like, man, I know you guys see this crap.
They do, and everybody's writing letters. Everybody's X'd them and everything else. They don't care. They like to see that field.
They don't care.
Matty, we're gonna get your score. What do you got for a score this week?
I'm going 21-13 49ers as always. Right. I'm always going to be positive on that end. I don't think it's going to be a give me. And then one more thing, buddy. I always forget to ask you, man. Like, when are you ever going to bring MC back?
Everybody's always asking about MC Niner. You know what? If we do one-on-ones, MC can make his appearance. MC's out being a sleaze. I think he's got. I've seen 3 or 4 litters, and I know those kittens look just like MC. Whoa!
And then we also got to get you another 49er behind you next to Joe Montana.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe like a Patrick Willis or a Frank Gore.
He's got to be a Hall of Famer. I don't want to put guys up there that have to take him down again.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said those two. One of those two would be dynamite.
Yeah, it would. All right.
Yeah, that'd
We'll
work.
get on that soon.
All right, buddy.
All right, Matty. I see you game time.
Well, yeah, buddy. Yeah, I'll see you game day.
All right, Matty. Appreciate you, fam.
Yeah, buddy.
See you
All right,
Sunday.
buddy. You too, buddy. Good night, bro.
Matty. And Smooth. Good to hear from you, Smooth. Get on in there, man.
Ronbo, what's up, Mike?
Smooth, man. Getting ready to play the Patriots. This is the last week we can kick back and relax, because from here on out, it's going to be pure hell for the next 5 or 6 weeks. Ain't no easies. This is the only easy left. And it ain't easy. Anything can go wrong. We already proved that last week.
No, can't sleep on nobody. It's the NFL, bro. It's the NFL. Any given Sunday, any upset can happen at any given time. Injuries, man. Look here. Oh, this I want to tell you real quick. I just got through watching Fred Warner on his podcast. He got a new podcast called Rear View.
Because he had one last year with his wifey. Yeah.
Yeah, and he gave me some input on some updates for the team, and he said he's gonna be good to go because he said he got rolled up and he went down like twice. But yeah, he said he's good. He's good to go. He said I hate losing. I hate losing.
I know,
losing.
Right? You can tell he does. But Fred plays his brains out.
Yeah, and Debo have a podcast too. So both of them gave Jenny's high praise. You know, and Fred Warner said, if I'm correct, they said Jennings tied or was in the same class with Jerry Rice, where Jerry Rice said he's the only player that did it.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. And Curtis Robinson, our linebacker, we had just brought up.
I know.
He's gone. He's out for the season.
And he was my favorite during preseason. He really looked good. I said, you know what? Who is that? Kept saying Robinson. Kept rid of the name. Yeah. I said, get rid of anybody but him. Right. So, yeah.
And Brandon Aiyuk, I'm tired of him, bro. What happened today in camp
with the shorts?
Brandon Aiyuk?
I don't know what he was thinking. What are you doing, B.A.?
Look.
My God.
The offense is in black. The defense is in red. Why? But check this out.
Yeah. King Shannon did get pissed.
Instead of going, I thought he was gonna go leave the locker room, leave the short, get dressed. He took off his red shorts. He had the blacks up under. Come on, man. And then he go turn around and kick the red shorts and miss. I said, well, you acting like a big ass baby. Debo don't even act like this. Once he got his paper, you see a different Brandon Aiyuk, man. The
Divas gonna come out even further now. But Brandon, you came out with the wrong shorts on. Don't you feel like you need to say you're sorry and go get it done quietly? I don't know what's going on with him.
A couple of my 49er friends, they was going in at me, talking, oh man, it's Shanahan. I said, no.
No.
I said, when you're at work, when your boss tell you, okay, this is your assignment, do it. Do you act up? No, because you know you're gonna be fired. You don't talk back to your boss or try to show your boss up. Come on, man. Once he got his money,
especially when you're out of line. Yeah.
Come on. I don't know. I'm just tired. If he show up and ball out, okay, I'll give you the pass. Okay, but this is it. Like I said, that was his preseason. His preseason is over with. This is it. And and Trent Williams, his toe, so he's unquestionable. So I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he heard it Wednesday. He missed Wednesday. Came in and Friday stepped down and was still hurting. So I don't know. You know what though? I'm thinking maybe we don't really need him so badly now. Let him heal up. Trent needs to get in shape though. Every time he misses a workout or a game, it's a setback now because he's still running around and looking like a big marshmallow.
Yeah. It's you need your reps. They didn't have no reps. They wasn't in training camp, man. You know, getting those reps. You need that. It's different. It's different when you're working out by yourself. But when you come to camp, you see it. Just like Debo, when he came out of shape, he was, at that time awful. When he did it.
From contract.
You want to look at those tapes? Exactly. And Ricky Pearsall, I know you'll make it short tonight, so I just want to say Ricky Pearsall, update on him, week 5.
Oh, they
Be looking at him for week 5.
okay. Okay.
That came out. I almost said Shanahan, not Shanahan. Lynch. Yeah, week 5 should be looking at Ricky. And who else? Running back, CMC. He's running on the side and everything. He's back from Germany and everything. And they said it was all blown out of proportion when people said, "Oh, he's gonna be gone for the season." All this. No, it was it had flared up. His cap had flared up, and but he had went over Germany and got treated. So everything's looking up and up. So he may be back sooner than we think. Not too soon, but he will be back this season. So
no, but the 49ers are trying to ramp that up, though. They're trying to just speed that process up. So
yeah, they didn't really put no number on it. They just taking it easy with him. So I guess we'll be getting updates, as the week goes on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Dre, there's no time.
I don't have too much more than that, though. Unless you want to question about
you need to make a prediction on what's going to happen Sunday.
Oh, 28-17.
All right.
Well,
we're giving them a lot of points. I just say that because the Patriots they squeezed out 3 points.
The only reason I'm saying that because Kittle was back. That's the only reason I'm saying that.
20. Well, you
Kittle will be
20. Yeah.
Kittle will be playing, so I'm saying 28-17.
Okay. Now, why are they getting?
If Kittle
why are the Patriots getting 17? Is what I'm thinking.
Because we don't have nobody to stop the run up front. Our beef is gone, bro.
Hey, by the way, Elliott's
come on, let's keep it 100.
No, Elliott's going to play. He stepped on somebody's foot, right? So he went off, carted him off. The 49ers overreacted. They carted him off. He came back in a few minutes. Said, I'm good, coach. What's up? And
right.
They were kind of freaked out. Oh, okay. And then it looks like
they
he's
got
okay
some bulls
now.
over in the backfield.
Yeah,
but they got some bulls in the backfield, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
But you know what? I got this from Fred Warner. I'm listening to Fred Warner on his podcast, Real Review, and he was like, you know what? we got to come with it. The running backs they have.
I wish Dre Greenlaw was there, but you know what? If
I know.
Them big bulls, they did they did beat the Bengals, though, right? I heard about them. They're supposed to be big, going back to way back in the day kind of football.
They leading back Stevens. I think Stevens. Yeah, he's a fumbler, bro.
Yeah, see, I'm not.
He fumbled 3 times. And the thing about it, Fred Warner, he's known from punching the ball out. So let him come on through that gap.
Yeah,
come on through that gap. Yeah.
I don't. And they may be a slower than your regular back. So I think the 49ers might be okay on that. I ain't worried about these guys.
We should be.
Yeah.
But we have to stop being one-dimensional in our defense, man. Damn, bro. Teams start to scheme us up now. They know what we're going to do.
In fact, there's some word is that there's going to be some possible changes in that defensive alignment because of Javon Hargrave missing. But we'll talk about that later. All right, Smooth.
Yeah.
I'll see you game day, fam. Right. Good to hear from you. I'll be Smooth. You sounded good, man.
You. All right. I see you game day.
All right. Looking forward to it.
All right. Bang, bang. Niners game. I'm out. Right.
Here he goes. Oh, ready to go. Give me a break. You've won 3 games in how many years, and now you own somebody's daddy? Take something for that headache and go to bed. Yeah, well, it's a big show. Ooh, well, it's a big show on tonight. Show! Come on in, show.
Can you come back to me?
We can do that. Big Bill.
Ronbo.
Bill, I know you had fun Thursday night watching that game and saying to yourself, well, they finally got away because had the Giants beat them, Bill, I don't think I'd even see you today. You'd probably still be running up and down the street and yelling and screaming, wearing a cowboy hat and saying and wearing a 49er jersey. But Bill, We can't fool around anymore. Now losing the Rams is a joke enough, but now you lose the Patriots, it's going to be more than not funny. So
I really have to say one thing that he pointed out. I was going to say something about the practice, and right now I don't think we're going to see much from Aiyuk. I think he's going to be the cause of a lot of third downs not being converted, not getting open, dropping passes. He seems to think he's in his own league. He's like that one character, I can't think of the movie, but he thought he was the best, and then the whole team said, okay, you go ahead and run it in for the touchdown and see how you do, and he wasn't doing too well. So I don't see us winning this game because it takes a team to win the game, and it takes a team to lose the game. And if the team's not in sync, they will lose.
Oh.
Now, is this the game that might turn it around? Possibly. I mean, if we lose 3, it's okay. We can win the rest. Dallas is going to fall off. Like you said, they barely skipped by the Giants. I mean, the Giants?
Bill, I was so ready to celebrate as they didn't get that field goal a kicker missed. I was getting all excited. Damn. Shucks.
Yeah.
They still got
I mean, that luck won't be there. They barely skip by the Giants. They're not going to skim by their next opponent. I promise you that.
No, they look
They're gonna
really,
get beat
yeah, they don't look, it looks like there's a lot of things wrong there. So, yeah.
You know, the sad part about it is, Ronbo, we're losing because we have injuries. They're losing with all their players. What is their excuse?
They lost Micah for a minute. I don't know how bad that ankle is, but without Parsons, Bill, they're going to be partying in Texas. Oh, my goodness. Because they're not that good with him. Now he's out. That's going to really ruin things.
We got how many out? We got McCaffrey. We got the list goes on.
Oh, don't let everybody come back.
You know,
They're back to be business as usual.
No. I know Chris got something to say to Aiyuk. They should have him out there saying, you know, hey, if you can't be with the team and you can't do your part, then you need to find yourself out on the field. You know what? I don't have a problem with them setting Aiyuk. Do you?
No, you said
If he don't ball out
with doing what with Brian?
This season, I mean, if this game Brandon Aiyuk don't ball out, you got a problem with Kyle setting Aiyuk for at least 4 or 5 games.
You know what? He doesn't need to sit, but what I like to see this is eventually.
You know what?
Remember
Terrell? Remember Davis? Remember our tight end Davis?
Yeah, AD. I mean, not AD, but
remember when
Terrell? Who was the other tight end?
He was a better player after.
You're right. See, Davis, you're right. If Jerron Jennings is going to make Aiyuk, the diva in him is going to say, man, everybody talking about him like he's the man. I'm the man around here. I got a feeling Brandon Aiyuk might be that kind of guy. So now you got JJ firing him up to play better.
Game in New England. I think he should set Aiyuk for 3-4 games to let him sit and watch and know that he is not that guy. And you put that in his head, he's getting paid. You're not that guy getting paid. You're going to find a different Aiyuk when he does get on the field. He's going to catch passes again, and he's going to get open again, and he's going to find Aiyuk again. Aiyuk needs to find Aiyuk. If Aiyuk can't find himself this Sunday, then he needs to sit and find himself. Because you know what? Yeah. If he ain't going to get open, we should have beat the Rams. We shouldn't be talking about Bell.
No, I know.
We should have been talking about the W. Are you catching passes and getting open?
Well, Bill, see, that's the thing.
Yeah,
do you know Aiyuk is one of the leading? He's one of the best receivers getting open up in his first 2 weeks. He's at the top of the list. Do you know that? I didn't know that, and I read his stats and see who else was behind him. Aiyuk's one of the best right now in the league. There's something the disconnect is between him and Brock not having put in any time before now. I suspect that that'll shift soon. Now, Aiyuk, Jennings, and George. Debo, I worry about him. But the other three, that could be really tough to defend. Get CMC back, and you got a tough Jordan Mason. Nobody's going to stop that offense. Nobody.
Yeah, we don't got time for them to figure their P's and Q's out, figure out what's up and what's down. Because we already lost 2 games. Now, 2 games we should have won. We ain't got time for them to figure out their connection. It needs to be figured out this Sunday. And until then,
Not really.
I'm going to go ahead and give them some inspiration, okay? You're not that guy, Aiyuk, because you haven't shown me you're that guy. You guys are faithful. I'm faithful, but they need motivation. So give them some motivation. I'm giving them a loss because of Aiyuk and his shorts and his dramatic events, and he hasn't shown nothing on the field. And until I see something, and I'm ready to be proven wrong, I want to be proven wrong. I want to be wrong so bad. But I'm giving the 49ers 0, and I'm giving the Patriots 70 points. I decided to do this.
You know what?
decided to motivate them. 70 points.
That means they start scoring for the first quarter, and they let them play an extra overtime so they can get that 70 points. God, Bill, you know what? Nothing's impossible. I tell you, we're gonna go though, Bill. We're out of time. I'll see you.
49ers shout out, and they need to step it up. When they get those W's, I will go back. Give me. I want them to wake up. They need to get slapped and woke up. Give me that.
That'll be more to slap than a hammer hit. Niners! Bill, 7-0. We'll see you Sunday, Bill. God. I'm more concerned with how many points the Patriots score. I'm not worried about the 49ers scoring points. But if the 49ers give anywhere near 20 points up, I'm going to be pissed. Hey, Michael.
Hey, Ronbo, how are you tonight? Did you hear what happened in the chat?
Specifically what?
Tito got beat up by her ex-boyfriend.
Who?
My daughter got hit. My daughter, Nikita, got punched in the eye and rib damage because of her ex-boyfriend, I guess. She found out he was cheating and all that, and then he started lying. Say no, and then he just hit her and punched her and left.
So is he sitting in a jail cell right now? I hope.
That's what I'm waiting for. Well, I'm hoping because I can't get down there. Trust me, if I got down there, you might not see me here anymore.
You might be in a jail cell, right? No, I mean, as soon as the police, they love to react to those situations. So, they got it.
And then there was somebody in your chat ready to go with laughed up at anything that she deserved it. All these Ram fans said that Nikita deserved to get beat up. I said, wow.
Oh, he said that? Okay, goodbye, ready to go. You are so gone and ready to go. You know what I'm going to do because you're kind of stupid. You said some things that I cannot believe in the past. You get one shot ready to go. I'm not going to tolerate that, and you know this, dumbass.
That's Frisco. That's some of the other ones. They've seen it, and they got pissed off. And one of them said, wow. So
he just got the hammer laid down on him because the guy was laying nothing but stupid spam anyway. And then he says that. I mean, how retarded do you have to be to appreciate domestic violence?
Girls out there that got raped and killed, whether they're exes or, you know what I mean? All these, these Ram fans don't understand it. The only thing they see is horns up, but they don't respect their females. 49er fans, yes, I do see them. Some of them respect them.
That's not just a Rams thing. There's a lot of people like that.
It's everybody. A woman's a treasure, man. You should respect a female. I tell a lot of females, come join Ronbo Sports. I don't care if you're a 49er fan or what fan. Just come and relax. Enjoy.
And also, it's a coward that beats up on women. Dude, are you feel challenged?
Yeah.
I wish you could just kick your ass, and then I guess you'd stop that, wouldn't you? God.
Oh, yeah. But no, I'm just getting ready for Sunday's game. And I know there's going to be a big football game tomorrow, Georgia and Alabama. That's going to be a good game. Michigan State's playing tomorrow.
Georgia and Alabama time? God, I might have to watch that one.
Tomorrow. Yeah, because they were off last week.
Who's going to win that game?
And Debo's out for Sunday. I would think
Wait, whoa. Did you just get word that Debo is out on Sunday?
Yep, he's out.
Okay, good.
In the league, in my friend's league, he said he's out. It doesn't matter.
Last I read a little while ago, they were mulling it over. They weren't. He was questionable. I said, no questions.
Yeah, Patriots will be a walk to the park probably. I mean, the only thing you got to worry about is the Stevenson, their running back problem.
Yeah, and you know how
they're running back thing. We'll be fine. I think our weapons. I mean, look at what our receiver, Jennings did last week, and I had him in my fantasy league. I trust that guy. I like that guy. Something about that guy I like.
Everybody's going to put him on their team soon. Guy's good.
Oh, soon. He'll probably be one of the number one receivers. He's good. He might take over Debo's, or he might take over you. And then he still might be sitting out looking pretty.
Hey, Michael, you know what's going to do? The best thing for it to happen? Raise the level of play from Aiyuk and Debo. You see Juwan, and he's supposed to be below you on the pecking order, and he's outplaying you. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's gonna raise the level of play out on the field by everybody now.
I tell you this, it doesn't matter if you're a third or fourth string receiver. Sometimes you can move from third to fourth to be number one. There's a lot of receivers that can happen.
He did last.
People look at him as a third receiver, fourth receiver, and then they could end up being number one in the future. Some of them are. There's a lot of you don't know.
I know
about same thing with
I know.
With running backs too.
Yeah, Gorindo, I want to see him this week. He looks a little better last week than he did the first week. Mm-hmm. And let's see if he can build his confidence, keep running the ball. Let's go. See what happens.
I would play him more with the Patriots. I would try to push him more playing against the Patriots. Maybe he could do much better with them. Yeah. Get Gorindo, get the guy from Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
Bell, I got to get your sticky pads. Like they do in Little Giants. The Little Giant movie, they use the little sticky pads when he kicks the ball from Ricky Bell. Get those sticky pads.
I think we already know what we
And Rams, watch out for the Bears. Rams, you better watch out for the Bears. Because, you could lose.
Because you know what?
You could lose to the Bears, as Tony Wright says.
Michael, it's like the Rams played their best game of the season because it was us. Now, they're not going to come in with the same inspiration against the Bears, but the Bears will play against them because the Bears are trying to establish themselves. You know what? That might be the upset of the week.
Trying to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
That might be the upset of the week. That's the goal. That's their goal. That just each week the Bears are just hoping to win each week to get into the playoffs. The scare teams. You better watch out. Atlanta's going to be the same way too. I think you give Atlanta time, they'll be fine. Atlanta's going to be fine. I think Atlanta's going to trust me.
But
you might be right, Ronbo.
Yeah, because he's going to get sacked. That Bears defense is going to bring Stafford down. I don't know why we couldn't get him last week. Weird. It's strange.
We were 14. Well, hey, it's how we'll get them next time. We'll be home next time. And Rudy, you're not going to sweep us this year. You can dream about that. The odds of you sweeping to be like the Dodgers winning the World Series. And I thought the Dodgers.
You don't like the Dodgers in the World Series? Shohei by himself. The Dodgers pitching staff is questionable. My God.
I don't know. It's just, look at the Phillies. You got to watch out with the Phillies. You got to watch out. That's the problem. You got to, it's all about.
It's going to be the Phillies and Dodgers for that pennant. But that's going to be a good series.
It's going to be New York and Houston. It's going to be New York and Houston. The Yankees and the Astros.
Oh yeah, the Yankees are. Yeah, they're rolling.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And then a couple more weeks will be basketball. But no, and I might do a bet with a girl that I used to date, where her uncle used to play for the Patriots. I still talk to her, Jenny Bledsoe. Her and I might put money down. She's a Patriots fan. Jenny Bledsoe. I dated Drew Bledsoe's niece way back.
Oh, I was getting ready to ask you, is she related to Drew? And she was. Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And I talk to Drew Bledsoe once in a while. He's doing all right. He says, Birdie's fine. He looks good. I said, I know. I said, I'm sorry that I said I wish you got knocked out because my boy will be coming in, Tom Brady. That's when Tom Brady came in and took over.
You said that to him?
Yeah. He says, I remember you saying that to me. I said, you know what? I can't get mad at you. I can't hold a grudge. At least they won so many Super Bowls. He says, at least it's better to look at the Rams. Won, 2 trophies?
Well, Drew actually showed up at the roast, so him and Tom were okay.
He's good. He went to the Cowboys afterwards. But no, I just hope it's good. The weather should be fine. Well, I think the weather should be fine. Down East Coast with the hurricane. You're lucky it's not down here.
Hey, are you feeling that?
Boston's flooded. No, but Boston's been flooded and Atlanta's been flooded.
So where are you at? You're in
Yep.
Connecticut. You're in Connecticut.
Yeah.
No, yeah, well,
Yep.
it hasn't came that far north then.
Yeah. The hurricane was hitting. Imagine. Okay, the Mets lost, but imagine the Braves game is flooded. It was so bad.
Oh, I know. I mean,
Like swimming to the base. Luckily, San Francisco don't have to go to New England because with the rain and all that crap,
Perfect.
you know.
True. Well, Matty, I mean, Michael, give me that score. We're going to see you Sunday. What do you got?
I'm gonna say 49ers 41, Patriots 13.
Okay. Garbage time points. I'm telling you, if the Patriots score with 10 points, I'll be real worried about that. All right. You got you, Michael?
They'll give him a touchdown and field goals. Yep. Right. And Nikita will probably stay. Nikita says 37-12.
And send our best to Nikita. And please.
I will. That's not bad. Any wrestler that thinks this is funny, this is not funny, or any fans, anybody, you think beating up on the street is funny. It's not something to take.
All right.
Roaming the streets in here.
All right, Mike.
I'm ready, Ronbo. Yeah. Sorry, Mike.
You're Ronbo. You can. Good night.
Night, fam. All right, show. Come on.
What's up, Ronbo? How are you tonight?
I'm okay. We're playing the Patriots, so there's no stress. Playing the Rams, the stress was from embarrassment. The week before that, who did play the Vikings? I was overly confident, and now I'm relaxed again, and that means that's probably bad because every time I get relaxed, something wrong goes wrong.
So you shouldn't be. You shouldn't be relaxed going into this weekend because we don't have anybody stopping the run on defense. That's equivalent to Javon Hargrave. I know Jordan Elliott's going to be his replacement, but he's nowhere near the level of talent as Javon Hargrave is. I mean, it's going to be tough. We shouldn't go into this weekend thinking it's going to be a cakewalk like I've said last week, because the Patriots defense is pretty good. Marcus Jones and Christian Gonzalez are going to have Brandon Aiyuk and Juwan Jennings on their minds, and it's going to be tough. And Ramadan Stevenson, whatever his name is, the running back, is going to have a day, I think, given that we don't have a run-stop defense, and it's going to be difficult. I'm not going to give a score tonight. I'm just going to say it's a toss-up.
That's it for that toss-up. That was last time we thought that was going to happen with a team in full-blown rebuild, and we're playing the potential Super Bowl contending 49ers. It's a toss-up with the Patriots. So we're going to respect that, okay, because you named some reasons that were pretty solid. If we're not going to stop the run, it's going to be a long day. If for nothing else, a low-scoring game like 10-3. The thing is, I don't know if they're going to stop us from running either, though. So we'll see. It could be tough. I don't know. Show? Did Show just give a score? He did, didn't he? He didn't. Show got disconnected. Big Show. All right, so we leave his line open. He'll come back to him because he's still got to give us a score. Let's go to Z. Come on in, fam.
Hey, Ronbo, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Z.
Guess what?
Good evening, man. We're sitting here, and because with us losing to the Vikings, losing to the Rams, we can't take nobody seriously. I mean, take anybody for granted anymore until this team is ready to play, and they don't look like they're ready to play. See, this is what I'm saying. 49ers brought part of this on themselves. Stop waiting to sign people in August. Get that done coming right out the gate so everybody can get out there, build cohesion, and get ready for the season. So you know what? I didn't know it was going to be this bad, but, people getting hurt. But see,
starting off like the 2020 season.
It's what?
It's starting off like the 2020 season for us.
I know, right?
With all the injuries.
As soon as it come out Super Bowl and then start getting everybody gets hurt. You know what? That's all over the league, though, Z. How many teams got people dropping like flies? Just about every other team.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much, man. All we got to do is get these wins and as we get these wins, more people will start to come back, and then we can start getting back in regular form, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. The thing is, I used to think that the 49ers scheme would help us no matter who's out. That's why they built it that way, right? So anybody that comes in, if you know what you're doing out there, you should be fine. But you can't drop the ball, Ronnie Bell. So, it looks like now it's late enough in the season, 4 weeks. The 49ers are probably getting a wake-up call feel. So we'll see.
See, Ronbo, the thing about that is Kyle got to learn how to play the rookies and let them get some playing time. They got to learn how to let these two play and get some time so they can learn and, know how to go about it.
Yeah. Well, you don't have any choice now. Mustafa's getting a lot of burn. Who else did we draft? Renardo Green. We got Renardo Green's getting a lot of play.
Kyle
Rendo's
likes to
gonna get
wait
more
till
play.
the next year.
Who?
He likes to wait till the next year so let those guys let his rookies play so they know they play with the name.
But when we're winning, I don't have a problem with that. Let them sit, watch, and learn. It's a good thing. It's not a really bad thing like it's made out to be all the time. Sometimes you need to see if anybody's better. I figure Ricky Pearsall's probably gonna get some playing time in. I don't need all. I mean, some people do, but I don't need all the rookies to play. Some of them need to sit back, take the game in, get used to the speed, learn things in practice, and then when we let you loose, you're not going to feel, oh, now what do I do? And draw a blank. Yeah, because that's what happens usually when rookies go running in there at that speed because they're not used to it.
I think we're going to bounce back. This game really should be a light one. You should be back on track. So I'm just going to give them a score.
Should be.
I think it's going to be 24-14.
14? Yeah, we're giving them a lot of points. That's my worry. If they score anywhere to 14 to 17 points, I'm going to be mad as hell. But we'll see. They might. And you know how we like to do? We like to wait till the fourth quarter, make it dramatic. If we go into a fourth quarter game with the Patriots, I say, man, Niners, y'all ain't ready, man. I don't want you in the playoffs because I don't want a half-ass 49ers team to make the wild card and go in and somehow stumble and trip through the wild card weekend. And then in the second round, get beat and don't even make the NFCCG. If you're ready, okay. If you're not, don't go. They need to rest anyway.
Listen, if we lose this one, I'm turning this shit off. That's all.
No, because that means they're done. They really are. If they ain't beat the Patriots, they are done. Anyway. Man,
man, you got my prediction.
24-14, yeah. All right. Z?
14, the dark one is here. As always, dark one always come back.
We're looking forward to it. I'll see you Sunday, fam. Like
Yeah.
Z. And Big Show says, sorry, my phone died. Show, why did you put your score up there? Oh, Show didn't want to score. That's right. He didn't want to predict your score. I forgot what he said about that. All right, thanks, Show. Gotcha. All right. Eric. Good morning, Eric. Eric. Everybody's texted by nature would love to see it. Who's going to stop the run? Actually, I got to look back at the run. There hasn't been a running back to go buck wild yet. Breece Hall didn't get loose. Who did he play in the second week? Oh, Kyron did. Yeah, he's the only one that had a half-ass good game against the 49ers run game. The 49ers aren't great, but they're not that kind of terrible. Hey, yo, Aaron, Triple A.
What's up, Ronbo?
Triple A, man, here we go. The Patriots. And now every team we play, like the Patriots, the Rams, the Panthers, other teams of that ilk, it's the most feared game of the week. Because if we lose any more of these games to people like that, you know what they're going to say about us. Funny nice, man, y'all masquerading around here like you competing for a Super Bowl. Y'all better stop lying to yourself. You ain't going nowhere but to get you some first-round picks up in the top echelon of the draft. I'm already hearing stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Do you respond to that kind of conversation? Because, as a 49er fan right now, we're getting it. From Raider fans especially. And I don't know how they have room to talk, but they do. Cowboys fans aren't that noisy. Rams fans are off the hook. They are out of control. Oh, we beat you guys for the third time in 8 years. My God, you guys are done. So that kind of stupidity is something you have to ignore anyway. But, Triple A, what are you seeing in this game?
Yeah, so first of all, to all of the trolls like the Raiders, the Rams, whoever, especially for the Raiders, y'all lost to maybe one of the worst teams in the NFL, to the Panthers last week.
And
y'all still talking
in football history. That's what I said. How you gonna talk? God.
And I mean, Andy Dalton just licked them up.
I saw those highlights. I watched them over and over. Nothing gets me more happy than watch the Raiders,
and
Rams, and Hawks.
Yeah.
And Cowboys lose.
And to the Rams fans, yes, y'all beat us, but when y'all come to see us in November or December, I want to say November.
It doesn't matter if it's any time after October. I think the team will be fully up, ready to roll now. They fortunately caught the Rams. Rams caught the 49ers exactly at the right time to catch them. So, okay, all right, go ahead, Rams. You got that. Good for you.
But about this games coming up Sunday, I gotta be honest with you, Ronbo. If we lose this game Sunday,
all bets are off.
Every 49ers fan gonna be pissed like hell.
Especially if we lose like we tend to do. We do everything we do to help the other team. Now, if they go out there and do that against the Patriots, yeah, that's right. There is going to be a lot of angry 49er fans. You cannot help the other team. Just don't. God.
And I think from today I saw Kyle and BA got into like an interaction about
because BA
wearing
wrong shorts. Hey, you were supposed to
wear
the black shorts, BA. What are you doing? What are you wearing red shorts for? What did I say? Oh, that's a waste of time. Now he's gonna go all the way back to the locker room and put on the right pants. And then he had an attitude about it. Oh, you got to be kidding me! God dang it, bro.
Ever since BA got paid, he's been different. You know what I'm saying?
He's always been a little bit of a lit fuse, but it just didn't explode. I really wish he would explain what happened. Did you hear about why he made that mistake today? Because I know he didn't do that.
I don't know. I don't know, but maybe he thought he could wear red pants since, he's representing his team.
Or maybe so you don't hit him?
Or maybe he thought he could wear red since, the 49ers are ready to go. So, I don't know.
That's junior league, okay? That's pop water. I can't excuse that. You look, hey, Aaron, if I'm in the room, I've been told we're wearing black, defense is wearing red. If I'm in the room and I see all my teammates are putting on black pants, why would I put on a pair of red pants? Why? And then you march out on the field with it up. You look at your teammates' pants. Are they the same as yours, Brandon? Why are you doing this?
I mean, it's called a dress code.
It's also to distinguish between the two sides. That's fine. You know what? That's fine.
Yeah.
If I was a coach, so Brandon, you know what I want you to do? And you think I'm going to get mad, don't you? What I want you to do is I want you to lap the field. No, I know. High school, right? Yeah. Does that remind you of high school? Yeah. Lap the field. Since you want to act like a child, let's be children. Give me 5 laps. God dang it, I'd be pissed. I try to stay calm so I don't say anything bad, but I get him. God. Ugh.
But
anyway, yeah, he'll be honest. Well,
yeah, so I mean, like you just say, if the Patriots score 14 points or more, Ronbo, then we got some serious problems.
Yeah, I don't care how big and bad the running back is, he ain't gonna beat the 49ers by himself. And Jacoby Brissett, while he's not a bad quarterback, who's he throwing to? So, and I understand they've got a shorter range of passes than all they do is short passes too. They're not. I don't know if they have anybody who can go downfield. I don't know if they trust Brissett, but they're not a team that's going to put up a lot of points. So they put up a lot of points. That's why everybody's giving them the 17, 18, 19, 20-something points, and the Jets gave them 3, and we're going to accept them getting. I gave them 10, I think. And that's because the 49ers are going to put in all the second string in the fourth quarter, I imagine, if things go as they should. And they might score then, but they ain't got no business scoring a whole lot of points.
Nah, bro. And I mean, if the other linebacker, Campbell, has a bad game, they should bench him and put D. Winters. Because the way Campbell been playing,
it's terrible. It's not what we're used
to.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I didn't see that time, man. Aaron, give me a score. We'll see you Sunday. What do you got for a score?
Oh, I forgot. So yeah, I got us winning 27-14.
All right, that's a lot of points. Oh God, we'll see. 49ers defense better come to play. And I already know about that big thug coming out the backfield.
I hope so too.
We're going to find out about that. All right. I'll see you Sunday.
All right, Ronbo. Have a good night.
You too, fam. Night AAA. Zerfer, where do people get these things? Zerfer, the Rams been beating us up for the last few years? Seriously? Zerfer, go back and look at the record between the 49ers and the Rams. The last since 2017, okay? Some of you trolls that come in, it's okay that you're in here. I don't care. Our guys can handle you. But the out-and-out lies, like, at Young Montana, you've never said anything that I agreed with or told me and corrected me. What pisses me off about you is you're a turncoat. Change your name. That's why I timed you out. You're an embarrassment. You're an insult to the 49er kingdom. Change your name. I'm thinking about permanently getting rid of you. I really am. If you're going to call yourself Young Montana and be a fan of other teams, you got to go. Hey, Errol, is Hargrave the next D Ford situation? We just recently paid him off.
What?
Bob, here's a question for you. Is Hargrave going to be the next D Ford situation? Well, D Ford had back problems, though. Tricep should heal up.
He's a different kind of problem.
Yeah.
He's a different kind of problem. I mean, injuries happen, but the fact is that he wasn't exactly lighting up the stat sheet or improving the defense.
I know that's so true.
I mean, like I said, I was puzzled by it when it went down, when they did it. I'm like, what are they thinking? It's like, are you looking at this like it's real life or like it's Madden? Like, if it's Madden, it like makes all sense in the world. You add another like high profile player to a defensive line. You think, okay, you got him, you got Armstead, who's going to stop us? And everybody did. Defense, against the Browns.
Yeah.
Of course, the bottom of the league last year. But it was, as I said, he wasn't a run defender. He's a pass rusher on a 5-man defensive line.
Pop, did you know that in the first place?
So,
I think most of us were looking at his sack
I
total.
told you that.
And
I told you when it happened.
Yeah. He was surrounded by monsters.
First of all, I had to, get some hot sauce from my crow. So I ate the crow on the show because I said the 49ers weren't going to do anything big in free agency. And all of a sudden they signed him. And then when they did, I'm like, all right, they did it, but this is why I don't understand.
Huge.
I explained why I didn't understand it. I was more disappointed that they didn't go get like the best offensive lineman they could go get.
We always do.
Because, you have positions on that line, you can just plug somebody in. If you look at the tape, when I see the offensive line, to me, Brendel looks small. He consistently gets pushed back all the time. McKivitz, he has his whips and guys get around him pretty quick. So, I didn't understand why you stand pat on the offensive line, especially after the Super Bowl, where that was definitely a liability. But
I don't want to spend any money on that. But because you know what? The thing is,
who cares?
I love
the phrase got a bad back.
No, of course not. Let him get bent all the way up like a pretzel. But I love when they said, well, we didn't really see any players in the draft that are any better than what we already have in camp now. Really?
Right.
Kyle?
No, and again, well, you know what? Let me counter that question. One of the players they skipped over, I forget his name now, but I did scout him, the Pittsburgh Steelers rookie center who is starting, and right now the Pittsburgh Steelers are starting 3-0. We've had a second person leave the 49ers front office, Peters, who's now the head guy out there in Washington. He
Look what happened all of a sudden. I know, right? They looked awfully good last week. Whoa!
That doesn't look like a rookie to me last week. You know what I mean? So, all in all, it's just like this classic roster mismanagement based on the ego of one man who wants what he wants and he seems to be very impulsive when they do things. He's had issues with Aiyuk in the past. Obviously, those issues are still there. I understand both viewpoints of a situation when it comes to shorts. Both these two knuckleheads are on the field arguing about shorts when they should be practicing. You see what I'm saying? It's like Shanahan could have been like, hey, look, I want to talk to you, after practice in my office. And he could talk to him privately about the shorts. That's how I would have handled it, because right now we got things to do. You see what I'm saying?
It is Friday.
Aiyuk could have been professional. He could have been professional and a good shoulder and has done what he was told. But, Aiyuk's feeling the pressure that he created for himself by all of a sudden trying to turn into baby T.O. with his online antics. And the fact is that right now, even with that situation, I try not to predict what the 49ers are going to do because they're so unpredictable. They don't do things in a conventional manner. But I predicted they would sign Aiyuk, but I didn't understand it. And the reason why I didn't understand it, I don't understand when you get someone who basically is the fourth, gets fourth in targets, that kind of a contract. I didn't understand. I don't get it. I didn't understand them drafting Pearsall. Didn't get it because they need offensive line help. That's what they needed. So you have a first-round pick and shows up hurt. They knew he was hurt. I know. What are the odds, though?
Went out in the streets of San Francisco.
This is just like
got blasted.
Yeah, it's like, Lord, it's like McCaffrey's on the cover of Madden. He ain't played yet. Trent Williams has got a toe. Huff has got an ankle. Usually when you have an ankle on your first game back, that just means your body's trying to tell you, hey, slow down, walk, old man, heal first.
Yeah.
Debo's still got the calf. He probably won't play.
Okay.
You're playing against a team who's desperate, just as desperate as you, but they're going to be more disciplined. They're going to be more motivated by their coach. And then they know they're going to look at that round to him and say, you know what? Let's throw some 50-50 balls down the field and, we'll get a PI or, we'll get to play. So it's like there's a path for the Patriots to win this game.
Oh, well,
there's a path for them to win this game. It's not going to be a cakewalk. I'm definitely going to pick the 49ers in this game. But I pretty much like it 49ers 19, and I like the Patriots to have 15. I think both teams are going to be able to run the ball.
Patriots get 2
And
points. I'm going to be sick. Because that means
I think Purdy's going to be
30 easily. The Patriots offense.
Look, when you're a team in NFL, one of the reasons why Kansas City sneaks up on people is because they're not running around saying how great they are.
No.
They don't say it. The 49ers say it all the damn time. Oh, we're the best roster in the league, or
no.
And then media saying the same shit.
Yeah, the media says it too much too. Pop.
Yeah. So
our clock always slides off. What time you got? I mean, what score? You just gave 20. I'm sorry, production missed that. Say it again. Score. You said how many?
19. 49ers 19, and I got the Patriots 15.
We're talking a fourth quarter. Boy, I tell you what, I'm gonna be pissed. If the 49ers beat they
No. What the 49ers need to do, the 49ers need to slow the game down. They need to run the ball as much as possible, even if they're only getting 3 yards a carry. And they should be able to build a lead and hold on to it if Kyle would just stick with the run. He too oftentimes gets the 2nd and 8, and then he starts throwing the ball. Or something bad happens. Now it's like 3rd and 7.
I know, Papa. Don't we need that chemistry in Aiyuk? You know what? I hate to force feed Aiyuk, but damn it, Brandon, get open and
wait a second.
Throw the ball.
It's possible, but they forced fed Juwan Jennings yesterday. But I said earlier, beginning of the summer.
Yeah.
That Jennings was the best player on the field in the Super Bowl. He shows up.
Oh yeah, I mean,
he's a dog.
That's why I don't want to just stop the passing game.
He's from
because
he's from a town nearby here.
There you go.
Juwan Jennings, we knew the 49ers got a player when he was drafted because he's just a nasty dog.
And remember,
he made people look like little boys in college.
And remember,
they have the 40-yard time.
It's true. He can't run, but he can do everything else. He's a good football player. But like I say, for all the mistakes,
I didn't see him get caught last week.
No, he's speeded. Remember the second season?
Jerry Rice had a 4.69. Did he play like it? Jennings don't play like he runs a 4.7.
No, he's one of those guys. So that's the second season he actually picked up his speed anyway. He worked on it. We gotta go though.
I'm just saying, he looks fast, he looks strong, he looks quick, and he's big. That's a recipe for an awesome NFL receiver.
And he is.
They paid the wrong receiver, dog. They should not have paid Aiyuk.
Everybody agrees, though. All right, fam. I'll see you Sunday.
It's the worst contract. Oh, and then lastly, I'm out after this, I swear. Lastly, they sit there and say, oh, well, he hasn't had camp 3 weeks. You know what? TD Lamb didn't have a camp.
Yes. Perfect example.
He's balling.
And looking good. And in fact,
he's balling.
It's not him that's having problems. It's Dak. CD let him know, too.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Yep.
See you Sunday, fam.
All right, Ronbo, I'm out, man. I'm optimistic. Niners should win, man. Niners should win.
Struggling.
That's all I got to say. They should win the game. But they should have won last week, too.
Oh, yeah.
Right, but,
All right, fam.
Good night.
Listen, all right. Let's go check out with your good buddy Sharon. Sharon!
Ronbo.
Sharon, here we are again. Last week we sat here with all the confidence in the world, and we knew it was going to happen.
Sharon, I just want to say, give you a shout out and wish you a good day.
Hi, Papa. How are you?
He's wishing you
I'm doing all right. Hope you're doing great. We're out of here.
I'm good too. Thank you.
Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining the conversation.
Well, Sharon, here we go. It's the Patriots. A lot of people. I'm looking down and reviewing the scores. There's some people. We're giving them double digits. I'm a little worried. If we give the Patriots anything past 10 points, we will have failed. I don't care about their big bad running back. He's not going to be running from the line of scrimmage into the end zone every time he gets the ball. So
my problem is Ronnie Bell. Do not put him back there.
Ronnie!
Let somebody else that could catch the ball. Not him.
He blocks real.
And
Kyle
quit changing the play and stick with the run game. Quit trying to change things when we're in the lead. Still run the ball.
Yeah. But you got.
That's the only way we're going to win. That's the only way we're going to stop them. Just run the ball.
Well, we got George Kittle's back, and Juwan
yes,
Jensen
thank
definitely
the Lord.
Juwan can catch the ball for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So we got people to catch the ball. Just leave Ronnie alone and
just keep Ronnie Bell on the sideline. Ronnie Bell reminds me of Dante Pettis.
You know, Pettis would make catches, though. Pettis would be afraid
Once
to
in
make
a
catches
while
in
when he's
traffic.
not playing on the sideline.
Yeah. Pettis, I don't know. Ronnie's, wow.
I don't know. All this time you should have been catching the ball. Like in practice, you can catch it, but when it comes to game time, like, where are you, Bill? I mean, come on.
You know what, though? He may have a great game.
That's the only one I'm worried about is him catching the ball in the backfield.
He's got to be really working on not missing the ball this weekend. He wants to make up for it. I just know it. He blocks well, too.
I hope he does.
Don't throw the ball unless you have to, though. I mean, you got George Kittle on the field. You got Jamal
If you don't
Jennings.
have to, don't throw it to him. But I think we'll bounce back this week. I think they're pretty pissed off about last week.
They should be.
And I think we're getting our guys back. And I think next week, windows open for Ricky next week.
Yeah, 5, yeah. Because that's only the third time the Rams have beat us since Kyle Shanahan's been there. One game didn't count because last year during that game we were playing where everybody already made their positions in the playoffs, that didn't count. And the 49ers left the field in the first half. Rams were, beat you. Sit down. It wasn't a game that mattered.
Guarantee you, when we play them again, it ain't going to be nice next time.
No, I know.
So
especially if
let him
Debo's
talk.
I only need Debo. He loves playing the Rams.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll find out.
Yeah, I don't know. Debo was supposed to play, but I don't think
No,
he's
I hope not.
playing. But who knows?
He doesn't need to play
Who
right
knows?
now. They're not against this team.
No.
We need him next week. He needs to heal up.
Yep. I mean, we got the guys out there. Kittle's back. And so
I want to see Cowling.
I think Kittle will get a touchdown.
More than likely. They don't, so that's why I'm saying, I don't know why they don't have people that can cover. I mean, they got one guy. He's going to take out one of our people. Christian Gonzalez.
Just because
He
we
is going
got
to
half
take one
of the
guy.
guys out on our injury list, they're thinking the Patriots going to come and walk over ours. And I don't think it's going to work like
No,
that.
they don't have him to push it out. They're rebuilding.
Because they got some people out themselves.
Oh, most of the offensive line is on the injury list. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's no reason 49 should be out there. That's why I've said people giving him double
Yeah.
digits, 17 points.
I think Nick is going to have a field day.
God, all those points. Yeah, he needs to. He wasn't. I don't think he was really feeling up to himself last week, but I hope he's better this week. He hasn't said anything.
No, I think because his ribs were bothering him last week.
It was rib injury.
He had
That's
that rib
right.
injury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It usually takes a couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, we're going to find out. And Leonard Floyd,
Yes,
too,
indeed.
Sharon.
I think we'll be fine.
He needs to make an appearance this week.
Wasn't he? I thought he was hurt.
2 weeks ago he was.
Or is he
may
back?
still be. I don't know. It looks like it. He's
I
not
don't
looking
know.
like Leonard
So
Floyd.
many people are in Kyle's doghouse. I don't know.
Usually not defensive players.
I don't know which way we're going most of the time.
Yeah, Kyle's usually got his offensive players as appreciative. I mean, we can go down a list, long
And
list of
Brandon
players.
Aiyuk needs to get his head out of his ass and play ball.
Stop clowning, Brandon.
Yeah,
That
I mean,
little
you knew
gesture
what the
today
shorts
was
to
just
wear, BA. You know exactly what kind of shorts to wear to practice.
Stop wasting people's
Come
time.
on.
And then have an attitude about it. Come on, man. Go the hell.
Act like a baby. Give him a pacifier and he'll be all right.
You know what? If we go this whole year and he has a bad season, you know, if the Pittsburgh Steelers still
They
want him,
need to start thinking
I
about
think
sitting DA.
trade him.
Sitting him down and let Jawan take over because Jawan right now is hot.
Jawan has no business sitting down behind anybody right now, Sharon. He should be on the field way more than he is.
If BA ain't playing when connecting with Brock, then sit him out for a minute. Let him think about it.
Well, Brock supports everybody on the
So
team.
we'll see what happens.
He's a good leader. He stands behind BA. He stands behind Ronnie Bell. But you know what, though? He did talk loudly about Jawan, though, so I was delighted. But he didn't say anything bad. He doesn't throw his guys under the bus.
No, he don't. He don't. That's what I like about Brock. So he don't. But we should have this game this week.
Yeah. And Sharon, what do you got for a score? Because people are giving him a lot of points. I think I gave him 10.
Gosh.
And I gave him 10 because the game was over. But people are giving him up to 17 and 20-something points. Really?
Well, you're not going to like me and Mom's score.
Oh, no. What is it?
Mom says 24-17.
Oh, another nail biter.
24-17.
What do you got?
And my 23-17.
I tell you what, if the 49ers give up 17 points to this team, where nobody else has, I'm going to be sick.
I would be mad.
We'll see. Because you know what? The 49ers need to be mad at them. Because, you know, they can't do any better than they've been doing. I don't care if they got buys out or not. The guys they picked up to step up need to step up. We'll find out. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Sharon, give my best to Mom and that Texas Cowboy
right,
brother.
Ronbo.
He must be delighted. Tell him congratulations. I'll see you Sunday.
I sure will. All right, Ronbo. I'll see you Sunday.
Night, Sharon.
Good night. Good night.
Raymond, come on in here. I bet you Raymond feels me. Ain't no way in the hell we're supposed to be giving up no 10, 15, no 17, 20-nothing points to the Patriots. Raymond.
What's up, Ronbo? How you doing tonight, man?
Raymond, my feelings are hurt, man. I bet people in here giving them Patriots 17 points and up. I said, man, come on, man. If the 49ers give up 17 and up.
Well, when we can't cover nobody, if they keep throwing it up, giving pass interference, we going to give up some big plays.
Yeah.
27 better get his stuff together. That kicker better get his stuff together. And if I see number 10 on that field, man, Kyle Shanahan going to have a problem with me. I don't care if we win or lose. And then Brock Purdy is a nice guy. Talking about he could have gave him a better ball. Nah, bro. We see the replay. That ball hit him right in his hand.
He jumped
You
up.
trying to cover for that man.
Timing
Number
was right.
10 better not get back on that field. I don't want to see him on the field this week. I don't want to see him in another 49er uniform because that ain't the first time he done dropped the ball like that.
He had two the other day.
Straight up.
Last weekend, yeah.
I ain't trying to hear none of that.
Coward's not ready to go yet for whatever reason. But Ronnie Bell
This a must win right here.
I know.
You know why I say this a must win? Because this is a must win game right here. Because we got two division games. We got the Cardinals, then we got the Seahawks, who's 3-0 in the division. Then we got the Chiefs, and then we got the Cowboys. We cannot be losing to these Patriots.
No, I know. I absolutely know.
So I ain't playing with them. I don't want no mistakes, man. You can make one or two. That's it. You know, y'all dudes in the back end, y'all better stop flagging, man. I don't want to see no more laundry on the defense and the secondary. That's ridiculous. Giving up those big plays.
Yeah.
You're right. You talking about they don't got nobody wide receiver. Well, the Rams just had a whole injured team.
Amen to that. I ain't got nothing to say on that. And you know, I just realized something too. Isn't Kendrick Bourne still over there? You know what?
Man, come on, Kendrick. He better not
be
do
a
that.
problem. I don't know if he's playing or not. I haven't seen his name on the stats or anything yet. Because at court,
they say Ricky Purcell won't be ready. Ricky Purcell won't start working out until Monday, so he ain't gonna be ready at least until week 5, and then at least until week 5 if they bring him back. Then Christian McCaffrey will be off the injury reserve by week 6. Who knows if they're gonna play him right away? You know, this Javon Hargrave dude, he cut after the end of this year. We're not about to pay him. He's 31. They're about to be 32, so he about to be gone. He's it for him. And I better not see number 10 on that field. I don't want to call the man name. I'm serious as hell, man. We got other people we could put right there, man.
I mean,
and Brandon Aiyuk, a little baby, man. What's up with this dude?
I don't know what he went back to the 6th grade. Why did he do that? And then get mad.
He's making the headlines for all the wrong reasons.
Thank you. I want to see Chris.
Man, they lucky I ain't out there because his ass would be traded. I'd be trading him right now for draft picks, bro.
I mean, I'd stop the whole practice. Wait, guys, everybody freeze, all right? Take a look at Brandon Aiyuk and tell me what's wrong with this picture. And then, you know, we'd have everybody have a piece of Brandon, man. Come on, Brandon, man.
He ain't catching the ball to be acting like that. He act like he doing Justin Jefferson work or something. Like he out there doing that. Then you can wear whatever. You can wear yellow if you want to practice. Can you catch the ball first, though, bro?
Yep. All of that.
these boys out here driving me crazy, man. I'm trying to go back to, man, we almost won the Super Bowl last year, and I'm dealing with this nonsense. I'm looking at the headlines, Brandon Aiyuk arguing in practice. I'm like, dude,
about something that you shouldn't be arguing about either, too. If he had a case, okay.
With the
but you don't have a
coach,
case. You don't have one.
Man. And Kyle Shanahan, if you put that number 10 out there trying to make me look stupid, trying to prove a point, and he drop another pass, man, bruh, I'm going to be calling for your job.
Chris Conley needs to play. He's got to play this weekend. There's no need to force Ricky out there, and you got a guy like Chris Conley on the bench. Let Chris play.
No, Ricky can't come back. He on injured reserve. He start.
I mean, not Ricky.
I
mean Ronnie Bell. Yeah, Ronnie Bell does not have to be on the field. I got Chris Conley. I got JJ. I know Ronnie needs to get some snaps so he can get his stuff to order. I understand he blocks really well, from what I heard. So,
man, get out of here.
I mean, that's the only thing they
better not
lean
get back
on.
on that field.
I agree.
We got Kittle back, and hopefully Trent Williams plays so we could get some running going on. And we just gonna play. We gonna try to beat them, try to put some points up, man, before our secondary start acting crazy.
Because film shows.
Hopefully Fred Warner could, do his thing a little bit. But man, this is crazy, man. We should be. Yeah, we should be at least 2-1 because I'm looking at the rest of this schedule. It don't look like we got too many bums on the rest of this schedule.
You can't go to the Super Bowl and get an easy schedule the following year. You had no business losing last week. That was a game you must win. And this week, you got to beat the gimmies. But
we got to get this one, because we got the Chiefs coming up. We got the Chiefs coming up and the Cowboys. They might mess around and get lucky. You don't know. Who going to guard CeeDee Lamb? Like, I'm thinking about all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So we lose this game, I'm going to be sick.
Hopefully Tavares is playing hurt. Here's another thing. The Cardinals. Raymond, the Cardinals ain't to be played with. You got to play them.
I know. They got the little spaz running around squirrel out there. He be running around. He always give us problems.
And what's that wide receiver they just drafted? That boy's tearing up already.
Yep. God. So, that's what I'm like, man. We got to take this game serious. We can't be playing with these dudes. This need to be a blowout.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
Thank you. Marvin
Harrison Jr., that's who they got.
I mean, Marvin had so much distance between him and a defender, it was ridiculous. I've never seen anything like that, seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Unless the man just didn't know where
this game right here is serious. I'm serious with this one, Ronbo. We ain't no losing this game. It's a must-win. Ain't no losing. It's unacceptable.
And Raymond, if they get north of 17 points, we got a problem.
We got a defensive problem. We already got a problem. How many flags in the secondary we going to see? It's already a problem. You just don't see it yet. But it's a problem out there.
I seen enough last week to know yes, I agree. Whew, man.
So, I mean, we got to play a cleaner game. These guys need to get some fire up on them or something, man. And I'm telling you, I better not see that number 10 dude on the field. I'm going to be screaming at the TV.
I'm going to be thinking about you if Ronnie Bell runs in the game.
I'm going to be screaming at the TV. If you don't get him out my damn field, man, I swear to God. But,
Raymond,
hopefully, hopefully we come up and show out. I think we going, because I got all this, I'm mad as hell. They better be mad. And Bosa better do something too. We pay him a lot of money. I ain't playing with these dudes, man. Both of you need to get your ass back in that backfield and make somebody fall on the ground, because that's what we pay you for. And I need to see 31-10.
There it is.
31-14.
31-10. Yeah, that's we're in lockstep. I got 34-10. You got 31-10. If they get north to 10 and 17, we got a serious issue, real bad. Because nobody else gets
at the most they gonna get 14.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Straight up, man. But go Niners, man. Y'all better stop playing with me. I don't want to keep going through this, man. But all right, Kyle, you put that boy on the field. I got a problem with you. I swear.
Call him on the phone. I'll back you up. I'll be right on the other phone with you.
All right. Ronbo.
Raymond, appreciate you, fam. Good to hear from you as regularly as we do these days.
All right, man. Go Niners, man.
Night, fam. It's Raymond out in Virginia. And also from the southeast, he is Trez, the founder of TNT. Trez, come on in, man. God, every time I look at him,
Rumbo. We got a mutiny on deck.
Trez, go ahead. Wait, I'm sorry. Say it.
I said we got mutiny on deck. We got mutiny on deck. You hear me?
Yeah.
And it starts with one Brandon Aiyuk.
Yeah.
Rumbo, it's a little thing called, and excuse my French, sickle your shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And Brandon Aiyuk is sick of Kyle Shanahan's shit. That's point blank period. When you get a player to start challenging a coach,
about something like
you got to understand it's animosity amongst them too right there. That's why I understand why Brandon just didn't move on. And I get it. Oh, trust me, I get it. Now, see, people are siding on the side of Kyle Shanahan. I'm not, because I get it. Because you're talking about an arrogant, egotistic coach. So it's two sides to every story. So I'm thinking Brandon did that for a reason. You see what I'm saying? Because he's sick of Kyle shit. So you can even tell by his body language when he took the shorts off and had the black ones on up under.
He did that on purpose.
And kicked them. He did it on purpose. Ronbo, it was just like when Mary Richard had T.O. T.O. became a side of T.O. we just didn't want to see on the team no more. You see what I'm saying?
Because I really didn't like that.
And that culture rubbed off on other players. You follow what I'm saying? So it's kind of like one apple spoils all the rest of them. That's just the beginning.
Yeah.
Kyle might slowly be losing this team, man. These folks ain't putting up Kyle shit no more, man. They're just point blank period. They're not doing it. And it started with Brandon. Brandon probably pissed off at Kyle, early on in the career with the doghouse shit. Just stuff builds up, Ronbo. It builds up.
I know.
And when stuff builds up, guess what? Pressure. When pressure hit the pipe, what happened, Ronbo? It explodes. It eventually gives way and explodes. So too much pressure gonna make anybody. It make the best of people cave in, man.
Yeah.
So you just explode and you just be like, you know what? The hell with this.
Him and Kyle got to go back in an office and have a shouting match because they cannot carry on in front of the rest of the teams like this. It's not conducive. I mean, they got to change.
No, it's not. But I'm pretty sure it's other players feel the same way he do. He's just man enough to speak up. He's just man enough to go ahead and put it all right now on the table. You see what I'm saying?
But you know what, though?
Because
everybody hasn't had a problem.
You saw the video?
Yeah, no. I just read about it. I said, what?
Okay. Yeah. You go look at the video. Grant put it out there. You see the video, Kyle goes back and points his finger down at the ground at Brandon. Now, like when somebody's talking to you, like they point their finger down like they laying down the law to you.
Teachers used to do
they
that.
laying the law down to you.
They're making a point.
Right. They making a point. They laying the law down to you. That's how he was talking to him.
Well, you know what, though?
And that wasn't well received.
The thing is, though, if you're going to act like a child, then I don't know. I would have been mad. I said, Brandon, what's wrong with your children?
Well, Ronbo, I get it. You could be mad, but I'm mad too. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, but
I'm sick of your shit.
Trez, I don't need two children out there. I need somebody to grow up and be adult in the room. And look, Papa Dragon put it in a good perspective as well. He said, you know what? You don't need to get into it with Brandon out on the field. Quietly tell him, would you please go change your trunks or do something or take those off. And then after practice, Brandon, you talk to you after practice. You're right. Kyle lost his shit.
Why not send the message, though? You done for the day. That's how coaches usually handle it. Hey, go take your gear off. You done for the day.
Maybe too severe because
for the rest of the day.
I don't want to start a war with them. As I'm thinking as a coach, but I do want to know that what he done was totally unacceptable. But I need to do. I need it not for the team.
With everybody watching, Ronbo.
What's what I'm saying?
With everybody watching.
I quietly say, Brandon,
with everybody watching.
I need you to put on the right trunks. And then after practice, I tell him, I need to talk to you after practice. Then we go in, and now we have it. Now we're going to have it. Oh, my God. I said, listen, is this team going to be big enough for both of us? Because, Brandon, what was the point of what you did? Tell me, help me understand what you were doing and why. And okay, and then we get that out, and then maybe some other things come up. Well, Coach, you know what? I got something to say about blah, blah, blah that happened 2 weeks ago or whatever, you know? I mean, let's get it all out because this is going to happen again, Trez.
Right. Well, check this out. Today was installment day, right? Right?
Okay.
That's what today's practice is about.
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
Well, Thursday is the initiating of the installment, and then Friday you're going through the walkthrough and everything else pretty much at practice on what's going to be going on and all this and all that. Right? So he might not be in the game plan for this week, for this game.
Shannon's like
something going on, Ronbo.
He's like that.
There's something going on there, and that's what I'm saying. Brandon was pissed off. He was pissed. And that's what I say. I'm sick of your shit. And he's probably not in this. He's not going to be featured in this game whatsoever. So, and he was like, you know what? What the fuck am I practicing for? I'm coming out here with red shorts, so I don't give a damn. I'm not scheduled to be a part of this game like I should be. So hell, what the fuck?
And that might be it. Trez, you may have underlined it. He's not part of the game plan. He's pissed off. You know what? Now it's time for Jed York to call them both in on the rug. You know, is this team going to be big enough for all of us, or do we need to make some changes? I really, this is fifth grade, sixth grade. You guys got to stop it.
Yeah, well, you know, I always say this: one apple starts when he starts molding. That mold transitions to the rest of.
Trez, here's the thing: did Juwan Jennings just get an upgrade? You know, I can't wait to see what the game plan is now. You know, because you just made me think about.
You gotta understand,
this is all tied together.
Teams gonna pick up on that.
What?
Right, but teams are gonna pick up on that though. Teams are gonna pick up on that.
And but for the sucker, they're gonna pick up on that. But this week, but next week, you're right. Right, it may not work.
Right. Yeah, it may not work. They're gonna pick up on that. So I'm thinking Brandon's not a part of this game plan. He's not going to be a part. And he's pissed about it. So why I need to practice? Why I need to have on black shorts? Why I need to be out here? You know, if I'm not going to be a part of a feature of this game plan for going into this game, then I don't need to be dressed out. What I need to dress out for? Why I need to have on what everybody else got on? You know, so you bucking the system. I get it.
You know, Trez, I got to get you scored. Man, you know what? You just brought up a whole dramatic plot that we got to watch unfold possibly this Sunday. Trez, what do you got for a score?
Exactly. I got 2023.
Oh.
I say this is the redemption game for Moody. Game winning kick, 23-20. Moody's the man once again.
At Levi Stadium, we didn't have to travel or anything, and we're gonna struggle.
We struggling, Ronbo. We struggling. We thin at linebacker. We thin. That secondary ain't together. We OJ 10 on the job with the defensive coordinator. Come on now. It's too many negatives and not enough pluses.
Trez, let me see you Sunday. Please get in here. And I'm gonna tell you, Trez, you scared me to death. Friday night, boy, I tell you what, that was a cakewalk.
Remember what I told you, Nick Moody redemption.
Yes,
the redemption game, Ronbo.
I'll see you Sunday.
Hey, look, TNT out, shout out production, shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to the chat, all the callers, Big 10, holding it down as always. Have a good one, Ronbo. We out.
Okay. Trey, have a good night, fam. God. If Jake Moody has to come out there and seal that game for us, I'm not going to survive, fam. All right, the 49ers are Jake Moody's coming out on the field with 6 seconds left. And whoever the broadcast started, you know, I didn't see this one coming. The 49ers seem to have this game under control in the first quarter, and they slowly trickled downhill from there. And here we are with Jake Moody having to come in and make a difference between the 49ers winning this game and going 1-3 versus 2-2. I don't know what I'm going to do, fam. Maybe I should go get some sedatives now. That will never do. I'll never survive that. Steven, get in here, man. Oh my God.
What's going on, Ronbo?
Steven, people are saying things now that have gotten my thought processes leaving confident realms. If we have a bloodbath battle with these guys, we gotta. Oh my God.
Yeah, if the game is remotely close, then we got a problem. If the game is too low and it's even, like neck and neck, like we barely score 6 points, it's a problem. If we score 30 points and they're at 27, it's a problem.
Oh, that's yes.
So either side of the ball, no matter how many points the Niners can score, if the defense can't contain them and they get close to beating us, it's a problem. If the defense steps up and they play lights out and we only get 6-0, it's a problem because that means the offense isn't stepping up. And then, everybody was hating on me and Show in the very beginning of the preseason when we said, hey, don't sign Brandon Aiyuk. He's nothing but, I said it myself, I said he is a system wide receiver. If you trade him to the Steelers, he will suffer. If you trade him to anywhere else, he will suffer. Because he is a system wide receiver built around Kyle Shanahan's system, and that's why he does so damn well. I said he was a receiver that barely got open, which is true because now look at it. He barely gets open. Now he drops passes.
So we got to push back on that, though. Actually, he's one of the leading receivers in the league as far as gaining separation, according to PFF, if you believe in them.
I don't believe in them. I don't.
Okay. All right. Just mentioned it.
But the PFF, I barely pay attention to because they come up with some of the stupidest shit ever. And sometimes they hit it on the head. Other times it's just a miss. But I've said it before. I'll say it again. Brandon Aiyuk is a system wide receiver, and he will always remain a system wide receiver. And we for sure paid the wrong wide receiver in the offseason. We for sure did.
But we didn't see Javon. Well, we knew Javon Jennings was good, but we didn't see this coming. If indeed he has been made, if his protest today had anything to do with him being aware of the game plan, that means, you know how guys used to, everybody in this team is for the next guy. So if coach says that Javon Jennings is going to be the guy this week, I support that 100%, and I will do anything I'm assigned to do. Not BA. DA coming out there with a pair of red pants on. Yeah, I tell you how much I respect this game plan. Tell you what, coach, you know what? If you're going to treat me like this, then I ain't a part of this team. He did the young Montana. He just jumped up and turned into another player for another team, right? So this is kind of a scary thing because we've had allegiance between these guys for years. Unbelievable allegiance, no matter what.
There has been friction. There has been friction between between Kyle Shanahan and Brandon Aiyuk since the moment he got signed to the goddamn Niners.
No. Remember, Kyle was excited about him when he came. Remember that draft night?
And then look at how many times he's been in the doghouse.
Well, yeah.
Almost immediately after they signed him, he was in the doghouse. Why? Because of his goddamn attitude. My man can't even catch a fucking pass, but he would rather put on some shorts and be defiant in the stupidest way and almost get kicked off the field because he don't want to listen. Bro, come on now. I would say different if he caught every single goddamn pass he was thrown. There's a fine line. If you're going to shit talk, make sure you back it up. But this season, he shit talks and he has not backed up a single fucking thing.
Yeah, that's
so,
true.
Why is he even saying anything? He got his goddamn money. He listened to his girl who fucked him over in the long run. Really. I got no love for BA. The moment he's gone, I guarantee you, the better off the Niners will be. Because for one, we won't have to really eat that whole contract. Two, we don't have to deal with all that bullshit no more. And three, we might actually be able to get a wide receiver that's worth a damn, that can actually catch the goddamn ball when it matters and when it doesn't matter.
Well, for now, he's not going anywhere, so they've got to iron this out and do it quickly. Do something. But you cannot have these just explosions, shots fired right there in the middle of the facility while they're supposed to be working out. What are you guys doing? Oh, my God, what has that got to do with preparing for this game? So, yeah.
Well, let's also talk about the other darker side of the ball too, Ronbo. As it stands right now, the league is starting to catch on to Brock Purdy and how he throws and where he's looking most times. He's not a check down artist, which is nice because a lot of people were saying he was. He's not. He can be a deep game threat. He can use his legs. He can scramble. However, every time these dumbass players waste his goddamn talent because they can't fucking catch the ball, Ronnie Bell, BA, you know, it's hurting him and hurting the future of his playing. Meaning that, like, you know, he's wasting all of his good goddamn talent around a bunch of players who would rather be prima donnas or, you know, just don't know how to play anymore and get gradually worse as the days go by.
That's true. And he's in the top 10 as far as quarterbacks, even with what's going on now. So you figure, like you're saying, if Aiyuk comes around, you know George is going to be fine. You know Jennings is definitely going to be fine. He's vaults to maybe top 5. So, you know, this is something we're going to have to be patient with. If it continues to go on for another 2 or 3 weeks, then yeah, we're dead. But it might iron itself out. I can't see them continuing this. It just doesn't make sense.
I have a feeling, Ronbo. I have a feeling if the Niners lose against the Patriots and Brandon Aiyuk drops maybe 2 passes in that game, like let's say a sideline catch or one towards the numbers, I guarantee you they're going to start looking at trading him.
You know what?
And they're probably going to give a call to the Cleveland Browns, to Amari Cooper, and say, "Hey,
we got to
remember that time
I know it.
we wanted you."
That deal's dead. But anyway, we got to get a score. Steven, about Sunday, things better not look like what we're predicting. I'm telling you right now, because the 49ers and Brandon Aiyuk have got to get that straightened out. What are you looking at?
I hate to burst your bubble, Ronbo, but I think it's going to be 20-16.
No, you know what? What I'm hoping is I have to tell everybody, well, you guys are right. 49ers did not come to play again today. All right. We'll see.
I hate to be that person, man, because I love my team.
You've got an army
We all love that
behind you.
team, but
everybody's thinking they're going to score a lot of points. Okay.
It's just how they are. I mean, Nick Sorensen's not really catching on. I don't know what he's doing, but he's not doing it right.
It's not working well. Steven, let me see you Sunday. We're going to go. It's too late. We're staying too much past our time. But listen, don't be right, okay? We're going to win, and they're not scoring over 17 points. They're not scoring over 10. Right. I'll see you Sunday. Scott in Rome, Mr.
I'll see you
Steven.
Sunday.
All right, fam. All right, Steven. God. I still think the 49ers got something to prove this Sunday. They got to stop with this. And Kyle, if you told Brandon Aiyuk he's not he's not the main man in the game plan, why would you do that anyway? But Jamal.
Ronbo Fonzarelli, what's up?
Jamel, man, I'm sitting back here tripping now because, you know, there's some things that make sense that are being said here tonight. Brandon Aiyuk was out there showing his butt, literally, because he may not agree with the game plan. I hadn't thought about that. I thought Brandon Aiyuk was just for some reason having a day. No, that was definitely a launched protest. Jamel, we've been floating along for years. They built up that culture and locker room to be harmonious. Everybody was on the same page. We all supported the program in the same way. All of a sudden, there's trouble in paradise. Are we going to be okay? Are you thinking that Brandon Aiyuk is upset about something in particular? Maybe the game plan?
I think we're going to be okay. I think things are working. Like I said, man, we having some adversity going on early in the season with the team.
Way too
That's
much.
why I think we'll turn it around, and that's too much. And I did not know that happened. I've been dealing with some other stuff, but yeah, man, I've been hearing everybody else on chat. I had no idea that he was arguing with the coach or whatever. I said, man, that's crazy, man. So hopefully these gentlemen get these things ironed out and get back to some football and get back to our winning ways, and we can start by getting a good game plan together and execute it.
And Kyle, don't be making sure that Brandon Aiyuk thinks he's being left out because then he thinks he's being punched. I cannot stand looking at his name. Young Montana, I'm serious. You got to change your name. Or I got to do this every time I see you. It bothers me that you called yourself the Young Montana. You're not a 49er fan. Change your name. It bugs me. God. Okay, I feel better now. Okay, go ahead. I can't stand Young Montana. I'm not a 49er fan. Call yourself Dak. He supports the Cowboys because Trey's over there. Well, go be a Cowboy fan. Bother them about Trey not playing. You know? I'm sorry. Go ahead. But you're right. I agree with everything you said.
Yeah, I thought, like I said, I think they'll get it together. And
you think so? You think it'll be this week? I mean, since this has come to a climax, I think this might, Jamel, this may be a climax because other teams in the locker room will say, Coach, can we have a talk after the game? I mean, all of us just get together. Let's go down to whatever place and have a few beers and talk. So we don't want to make this a club atmosphere because we need to get some things straightened out or else we're going to have a lot of problems this year. We all see that. Yeah, somebody be the man in the room. Be the adult. If Kyle Shanahan won't do that, then somebody else, George, Debo, anybody, come and say something. Don't let this get bad.
Yeah, man. Otherwise, it's gonna be like 3 in a row, and we don't want to go into that no loser streak like that. So, and we got too much talent in this squad. The playing right now, and
that's the thing. Well, we're hurt,
right
but
now,
still, when they recover, that disease won't go away. You know, even if all the guys come back, if there's still some infighting going on, it's still gonna be a problem.
Somehow we need to patch it up because everybody's gunning for it, you know. So get it together, boys. Get it together. That's all I can say.
This game can't be close.
No.
That's funny, Trey.
Are we at home?
Yeah. Probably know more about technology than you'll ever know. Square. Jamel, you know, this game is like, it's at home. We've won once at home in demanding fashion. You know what that means, don't you? That probably means that if we win and then lose on the road, that means because we used to be better on the road than we were at home. A year before, we were doing better on the road than we would do on the road at home. So, you know, I don't know.
We'll see. Starting Sunday, we'll see what statement we make Sunday.
What do you think is going to be the score? Don't hurt me, man. What
my score. Yeah, I think my score is. I think we'll once again get in the 30s, and I'm going to spot Patriots 13 points.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. People give it up on 17 points and up. I said, "Wow, really? They're going to beat up our defense like that? That means they're as good as the Rams? Oh, my God." You know, though, somebody did point out one thing that was kind of interesting. If indeed that offensive coordinator say, you know what, let's throw that ball downfield. And if nothing else, it could end up getting a flag. Jair Brown, Chavarius, I want picks. I gotta have picks this week. You guys, if they're gonna punk you, then you let them know you ain't gonna be that. Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting game for a lot of reasons. Is Aiyuk a part of the game plan? Is he going to be the number one guy as far as who's gonna go to first? When Brock's going through his reads, who's he looking for first? Okay. We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if he shows up Sunday. I know Jawan is.
Oh yeah, he always comes to play.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, we'll be all right. Okay.
Yep.
All right, Jamel, always a pleasure. Tell you what, I will look for you Sunday, and we can say things like, "Shh, man, remember Friday night? I was worried to death. I said, oh, God, don't let them score
Yeah, I
this.
know.
They got 6 points. Yeah. I'm so delighted.
Right.
Yeah. All right, fam.
All right, Rob. I'll see you Sunday.
Looking forward to it. All right, fam.
All
right, night, Jamel. Big Show says, well, B-A-A-B us. Will B-A-A-B us. B-A-A-B-S. So, you got me on that one. Alice probably knows. Alice, what are you thinking? Will B-A-A-B us. What's the? I feel like I'm talking to the Riddler on Batman.
Yeah, what?
Ellis?
What,
Ellis, you're outside.
What'd you say?
You're outside. Yeah, Big Show put a riddle up there for me. Will B-A-A-B us? No. If people would have said M-I, no. Yeah.
Is it ABS, like 3 letters next to each other?
No,
or are they separated?
No, there's B-A separation A-B.
Oh, well, he Antonio Brown us.
Ah! There he goes. You win the year's supply of Popeye's chicken. Kentucky Fried Chicken's out. And exactly.
Will be A-B, will be A-A-B us?
I forgot all about Antonio Brown. Yeah, he is. That's what he's doing. Will B-A-A-B us. That A show, that's a great analogy, by the way, because A-B was a child completely out of control, right? So B-A, right? B-A's headed that direction.
Yeah.
Coming out with the wrong pants on.
Yeah.
If you got a problem with the game plan, can't we talk about it like adults? Come to me and say, Coach, I'm trying to understand why you've lost faith in me 15 minutes after I just signed the contract. I don't get it. I'm going to come out there protesting with the wrong clothes on.
Well, I mean, shit, he lost faith in itself.
Yeah.
So let's talk. Don't you ask yourself that question? I mean, let's just say hypothetically, what the hell's going on with you that you're not catching anything, you're not getting any separation, you're looking like a shell of you. You're not even looking like your rookie self. Your rookie self looked better than your 4th or 5th year self. So let's talk about that.
You and him would be throwing blows after about 2-3 minutes.
Oh, shit. He wouldn't be on the team. He wouldn't be on the team. I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't have had him resign. I would have. I don't give a shit where he doesn't want to go, or let him sit the bench and let's go get Amari Cooper anyway. Let's go give let's give Cleveland whatever they wanted pick wise as a swap. We could swap. We'll give them a player or 2 and a pick and still get him in there and then let your ass sit on the bench while we start, these guys that we have on the team. And, you got to let him feel it. You know what I mean? Because we're not here to play no games. We're not here to give in to the prima donna behavior.
I know.
I said this shit was going to happen, though.
I know, but we watched Thomason go through it. We watched Belichick go through it to a degree. It doesn't work. You've got to come to a deal with these guys. Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
what did that coach do in Buffalo when they just let Stephon on out? I guess you're right. You just got to cut that cancer out.
Yeah, I mean, it's you got to protect yourself. You got to preserve the team. You got to preserve the energy, the inspiration in the team, in the locker room with the coaching staff. And, you got to think ahead. You know what I mean? You can't think for today and right now. It's like, how are these things going to affect us moving forward? Considering, and then he openly admits he was just being, he's being a shithead.
He could have signed it, and
and then he could have. So you shouldn't even said that. You shouldn't have even said that.
I know, that was unnecessary.
He should have the weight vest on, and he should be running 10 miles minimum a week.
Mm-hmm.
Shed that little whatever you got, that baby fat, just that little excess weight. I mean, he's not fat. He's just bigger than he was, and that slowed him down. He was never really that fast to begin with. He's nice up the field when he's got, his feet under him, but he's not right off the rip, just, crazy fast. So that took away from his burst, what burst that he did have. And like I said, he's not getting any separation. It's like, hopefully he's not doing this shit on purpose.
Oh.
Hopefully he's not doing it on purpose. That could be the worst thing.
Intentional? He knew he was going to draw attention.
That's what I'm trying to say, man. This can get real sticky here in a minute.
Him and Kyle are going to have these. Remember?
I don't know what kind of clauses they have.
Remember that doghouse 2-3 years ago? Was it now? Remember that? And I thought they were done too. And then Brandon Aiyuk came to play the best football of his life. And then the following couple of years, it's been okay until now. Suddenly, the Lamborghini speaks.
Hello. It's funny, how the irony of, him talking all that, talking big shit in all these interviews and, just making it seem like, based on this, based on that. And, he did all that himself. He wasn't even talking with confidence when he did the pivot interview. He did not seem comfortable. He did not seem confident. He was kind of like, but anyway. Is George playing this game?
Yeah,
I heard Debo's. I heard somebody say that Debo's not.
No,
okay.
Debo wants to play. But I like that attitude. But Kyle, I think, told him, no, Debo, you could rest another week.
Okay, so no Debo. We got George.
You don't need everybody.
Look for Juwan. Look for Juwan and George to have 100 yards plus apiece. You know what I mean? Like that's the kind of game we need. We need Jordan Mason to have 100 plus yards rushing. Yeah. We need to have Juwan Jennings 100 plus. We need George 100 plus, and then sprinkle in a little bit of Chris. Too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If we can get 100 yards out of Jordan, George, and Juwan, I think that'll be nice and get a few.
It's overkill.
Hey, no, we need an overkill win right now. We need an overkill win.
Confidence back up, okay.
Yeah, we need that. We need an overkill right now because, right now we're not looking too hot, and they got us, at the bottom of many categories right now, and we are looking at like the bottom in all those very many categories. It's not something exaggerated, and that's just totally out of our, that's not to our, what I mean, our standards. So, Kyle Juszczyk, give me 45 or 60 yards. Well, I'm telling you, man, Kyle's got to start spreading that ball around. I don't know what's going on with what he's planning on doing with Ronnie. I think they're going to give Ronnie another go. Look, they got to let him F up one more good time, one more game. Like, you do that shit again, he'll be, okay, you can't, okay, you're out. Like Kyle does with the running backs when they fumble too many times. All right, you done fumbled this the third, fourth fucking time, you're done. Okay? I'm hanging you up.
Yeah.
Practice squad, you go. If they had a G League, he would send their ass to the G League all day. You know what I mean? Like they do in the NBA.
I know. Embarrassing as hell.
But look, man, they got a pretty good team over there. They got like a rookie wide receiver who's got like 100 plus yards or something like that. I think the last game or the game before. I can't remember his name.
Is Kendrick's still over there, right?
Yeah, but I don't know if he's even playing right now. Honestly,
I've not seen his could be, but any highlights with him in it, so he might be warming the bench, I guess. So.
Yeah, but they got Ramondre Stevenson. Ramondre Stevenson is a beast, and Antonio Gibson is a beast too. They're both them boys are coming to play, so expect for them to have at least 2 scores or something on the ground. I don't anticipate this being a strong defensive performance from us if we're missing everyone that we're missing. Jordan Elliott had an ankle problem. What's his name? Robinson is gone for the year probably with that knee injury. I don't see if Gross Matos is not playing on the line this weekend. I don't even. Okay, well look, This is going to be this could be spooky. This could be spooky from the defensive line standpoint. I don't think in the secondary is going to be like, nasty, but in that run game, that's what we're going to see what's going to happen. For my score for the game,
Ellis,
I'm still picking us to win.
All right, give me the score. What are you thinking?
I'm gonna give them 21. I'm gonna get their ass 21, even though they only got even look, even though they only got 3 points. Was that the last game or the game before?
The Jets.
I have a feeling. Well, and that's what I'm saying. We are not looking too hot on that defense right now, and we got to pick it up. But I'm gonna give them 21. We got 35. I'm still giving us the W regardless. I'm never gonna pick us to win. I don't give a shit what's going on.
Well, 35-21, that covers the spread, but in a bad way. All right.
Brock, hey, look, Brock is gonna go over 300 yards, three pass touchdowns at a minimum. And I'll say 35 yards rushing. You know what I'm saying?
That's not a bad game, but the defense giving up too many points. Ellis, I like it though. The breakdown. I'm not mad at that like some of these other ones, but we'll see. All right.
Hey, we got to be realistic. You know what I mean? We got to be realistic. It's unfortunate. If we was playing better, then we would be picking better. We would have better shit to say. But we got to be realists at the same time.
All right, fam.
So let's see what happens. All right, family.
I'm gonna see you Sunday, and we're gonna be laughing. I just know it. All right. Night, Ellis.
Hey, shout out to Faithful, man. Y'all know what it is. Hit that like and subscribe, and we let's get to it. Let's get to it, family. You know what I mean? Hit that like, subscribe.
Thanks,
all right.
All right, Ellis.
Appreciate you, Bo. Shout out production. All right. Go. Hey, I forgot to tell you, last weekend, Zamari rushed for all 3 of her team's touchdowns. She had two 40-yard breaks, and then she broke for another 15 yards and got a touchdown in the flag football game. She's going crazy right now.
I love it. All right.
She's the star. Only girl on the team. She's going crazy. Anyway, all right, man.
Good stuff.
Peace. Yes, sir. All right.
And Delvin Thomas says Jawan Jennings is a superstar, and that's what Kyle told BA. That's why he went in and put on a pair of red pants. Hey, Brad, what do we? I hope our team doesn't start heading in that direction with players running around all pissed off. Brad.
What's up, Ronbo?
Oh, there you are. Okay. Come on in, Brad. And we're just hoping our team isn't falling apart internally. At least I am. Because
I am too, for sure.
Yeah,
it's been rough the last couple of weeks, Yep.
I know, right? You cannot take another week like that. Not 3. Oh my God. The Vikings was one thing. The Rams it's just personal. You lose to the Vikings, it's okay, we lost. But the Rams, oh God. Because you can count on one hand how many times they've beat us since Shanahan went there, right? So losing to them is really annoying and embarrassing. That's fine. You know what? We'll see them later. Brad, what are you thinking though about this game coming up?
Yeah, I mean, this Patriots game is definitely a must-win. This is supposed to be the easy part of our schedule. This little 4 or 5 game stretch, and we've already lost 2 of them already. So it's these next 2 games are really important for us. So we got to win this Sunday for sure.
Yeah, I forgot about that. This is supposed to be the easier part of the schedule. If you get past the Jets, then you should roll for a few minutes. No, we got beat.
Yeah, I thought we were going to start 5-0, if I'm being honest. Yeah. But losing 2 in a row, I did not even my bias, even without my bias side, I did not think we were going to lose these last 2 games for sure, especially the Rams one. Yeah. I thought we were going to blow them out the water, especially the way we started. We started 14-0 in the first quarter, and then we ended up losing like that. I was kind of shocked. I was like, is this real life? I thought I was dreaming for a second, but
agreed.
Yeah, we shouldn't have lost that game last week.
Agreed. And even if we did lose it, we still had a chance to win it, provided everybody just plays the game better. We don't need
Ronnie Bell catches the ball.
Ronnie, catch the ball, because if you guy out here taking over for Debo, do it.
And then special teams letting up a 40-yard punt return. You just can't let that happen. We gotta every single unit has to step up. It's a team game. Anything can happen.
We lost in all 3 phases. Just Brad, just because you mentioned, I just realized we lost in all 3 phases. We were supposed to, and then we barely lost, but we played poorly in all 3 phases.
Yeah, we lost that game more than the Rams won it. Like, that was all on us. We should have won that game.
I know. It's usually the case. Brad, okay, you've heard what people have said about the Patriots if you've been listening. Some people are building up the Patriots.
Yeah.
We're going to be tooth and nail fighting all the way to the end. There's going to be smoke on the field. Fans aren't even going to be able to see the 49ers and Patriots are going to be fighting so hard until the dust settles at the end of the quarter when the gun goes off and the scoreboard shows the 49ers winning by 1. What? And you're like, oh.
Nah, I don't think it'll be that close. I do think it'll be a close first half, but I think we'll pull away in the third. You know, I feel like what the Patriots are going to do this week is have a lot of like quick game with Jacoby Brissett, and he's a veteran, so I don't think he'll hold the ball for more than 3 seconds in the pocket.
He's gonna get rid of it. He knows.
And I think Nick Bosa, like if you saw his interview earlier this week, he was a bit pissed off, which he should be.
He didn't
because he hasn't played to his par.
After that Rams loss?
Yeah, he hasn't played to his par for a while. So yeah, I need a big game from Nick Bosa this week, at least a sack or 2. You know.
And Leonard Floyd, please, come on, Leonard, where are you, man?
Yeah, I mean he played solid the Jets game, but he's been non-existent in the last 2 games. So I don't know. Just need the D-line to step up, and I hope our defensive tackles can step up too, because Javon Hargrave wasn't the best run stopper, so I wonder if our run defense will struggle more. Yeah, so I don't know if our run defense will be any worse or better, but I hope we can figure something out.
Well, you know, you got Malik still out there, and apparently Elliott's gonna play. Apparently, he just stepped on somebody's foot, and he had an ouchie. I don't know how fast that's going to heal or how serious it was. I've stepped on somebody's foot before, and that hurt for like a week because you still do rip. I mean, it still extends that tendon, so it's going to have to take the heal up. So I don't know how he's going to look. He's still going to have the same speed. They're going to bring another guy up in the practice squad, of whom I have no idea. Maybe that big kid we drafted, but I don't know if he's ready for prime time yet. So, you know.
Yeah, I feel like this game's gonna be in our front 7. Like Devondre Campbell also has to step up. Like his pass defense has been horrible all year. And we just lost Curtis Robinson for the season. He was our 5th string linebacker.
I know.
He tore his ACL, so I mean, I don't know. Devondre Campbell, I mean, he's kind of slow and old, so like I don't know. And I wish we had D Winky, but I think he's out too. So it's like, yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do. Flanagan Fowles,
he's okay, but
he's been mediocre.
Yeah, he's just average.
Yeah, so I don't know. Just gonna have to figure out a way to win, you know.
You know, D Winters, I guess maybe he's just not quite ready for that level, but he's getting there. And D Winters is usually your special teams guy. He's just getting over.
He just can't stay healthy. That's the problem.
Yeah,
he looked solid in preseason, but if he can stay healthy, I think he'll be fine.
Aggression, speed, that's him. But yeah. So, Brad, what do you got for a score, though?
Well, like I said earlier, I think they're going to use that a quick game. And this game reminds me of like last year versus the Cardinals at home where CMC had 4 touchdowns, but obviously we don't have CMC. So I think it's going to be, 31-16. I think they'll get 16 on us just because the Niners struggle with quick game all the time, but I think we'll be able to pull out in the second half and get a dub at home. Hopefully. Need it.
But you're right. That's the blueprint on beating the 49ers. Just get rid of the ball, and you'll be fine. They have a problem reacting.
Yeah, a lot of screens.
Yeah.
Try to beat us in the trenches if they can.
You know, this is why it kills it. The whole league is playing 49er football. Most teams are playing Kyle Shanahan style football, a few different concepts here and there. But most Mike McDonald, LaFleur, all the Kyle Shanahan disciples, everybody's playing get rid of the ball quick. Just get rid of the ball quick. Short passing game. You know, if the opportunity presents itself, you let it go. But in the meantime, short passing game, nothing more than an extension of the run. Run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. So now it seems like Shanahan's starting to get away with a little bit. Brock Purdy's throwing the ball a lot more. When you see 25 and 30, Jimmy on a good day would get 25, maybe, passes. But now Brock's getting that kind of regularly, and that's fine. Shanahan does need to expand upon what he's doing, and I like that. He's got the receivers to do it too. So, you know, but watching other teams copy our offense and beat us up with it, that's just really, I mean, the Vikings did it. It says the Jets attempted to, but it didn't work. Who else?
Yeah, I mean, people talk about the run game a lot, but in my opinion, I don't think CMC is going to come back till I hate to say this, I don't think he's going to come back till December, to be honest. And
I don't either.
You got to think about all the wear and tear on Jordan Mason. They have to pass the ball, and I don't know if Garendo's ready to take that much of a load yet.
Yeah, you're right.
So it's if Mason's getting 20 a game, 20 carries a game, it's he's going to get wore down eventually.
I agree.
So yeah, it's tough to run the ball a lot. So
you're so right.
It's just,
and when you got that 28 carries in that first game, oh good Lord, I didn't realize he carried it that many times. That's too much.
Most in Kyle Shanahan's era, I think. It's crazy.
So maybe Garendo got better last week than he was the first week. Maybe he'll continue to progress. I hope
he did.
So we'll see what happens. All right, fam. Hey, Brad, get in here more often, man. I'll be back Sunday, and we're going to talk about what happened Sunday, and I'll be looking for
All right, Ronbo.
All right. Night, Brad.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, fam.
Have a good night.
You too. Thanks. And here comes Charles, the man that I love to discuss Diamador Lenore with. But she's still complaining.
What's going on, Ronbo?
Hey, listen, Charles, how you doing, fam?
I'm doing all right.
I'm glad to hear that. Listen, I'm worried about the cornerback that you and I both enjoyed that we got a couple of years ago. I think he's been a healthy scratch for the last couple of games.
Are you talking about Thomas?
Wait a minute, what's his name? We drafted him 2 years ago.
Yeah, you said healthy. Oh, you're talking about Luter.
Yeah, Darrell Luter Jr. Yeah, what's going on with him? Diamador, Devo's got that job sealed up, bro.
Yeah,
he's doing a great job too. I asked you about Tavares.
He's not. God. Yeah, I mean, I think right now he's the least. Well, I don't think he's the least one concerned because we haven't had quarterbacks throw his way and pick on him, but they pick on Yidam. They've picked on him, but they haven't done it to the point where he's utterly
really
disappointed, embarrassed,
Charles,
and so
Charles, why wouldn't you throw Charles? If you was coaching, you throw at him. Now.
Oh yes, I would.
Yeah. See?
Oh yeah, on first and second downs.
Yeah.
Man, please.
You
think you're a premier? Think you're a premier cornerback? Oh, we gonna test that theory. We're gonna test it right now. On first and second downs, I throw it his way every time.
And you would stop doing that after about the first 5 minutes of the game.
Man, please.
And start doing what everybody else does. Go at Yidam, go at Tavares. I don't know what that's about exactly. That makes no sense to me either. But they're not throwing at him. They're throwing at Yidam, and they wore him out last week. Tavares was getting smoked as well. I said, Coach, put Debo on the other side, do something. They're bleeding us dry. So, quarterbacks know.
They threw at him last game, and they had some success, but they don't throw at him. They don't throw at him. They don't target him a whole lot. But I didn't wait for about an hour and a half to talk about Diamador. We have
you knew I would be.
Well, I don't mind talking about him. I don't mind talking about him.
No, you go ahead.
I mean, we have bigger problems. We have bigger problems, man. Because a lot of people they get on here. They talking about Brandon Aiyuk ain't this and he ain't that. I mean, but this kid he's earned his paycheck. He's he's been professional all year. He was making some noise on Twitter. People they talk about how would you act if you're waiting to get $120 million? You'd be disgruntled too if you knew you were gonna get $120 million or you were trying to get your value or something similar to your value, and your team acted like they didn't want to be dealing with you. I mean, it'd be a crazy situation too. So, I don't blame him. I'm glad he got his money, but I know it's going to take some time for him to get adjusted to playing. I think he'll be fine, man. He's a really hard worker. He didn't get to this point being a scrub, and everybody's trying to paint him out to be a scrub. That man ain't no scrub. You know, he's a starting wide receiver in the NFL, and he's gonna come back. He's gonna prove it. I mean, we gave Jennings all the grace last year. I mean, he was Mr. Butterfingers for a while until we got to the playoffs, and you know, he redeemed himself. But I mean, you know, Brandon Aiyuk carried the team. He and Debo, they carried the team along with CMC. And so he's going to be okay, man.
Now, let's give JJ credit. Now, we gave him the name third and Juwan for a reason. He would come up clutch often.
Yeah, but my point is with Brandon Aiyuk, he's going to be fine. Our main issue is Kyle Shanahan's play calling. I mean, his play calling has to improve. It's ridiculous in his roster choices. I mean, regardless of what Brandon Aiyuk caught or what he didn't catch, you know, if number 10, if he would have caught the balls that he had coming to him, I mean, we could have sealed the game. We would have been, you know, beating a different tune tonight. But I mean, it's more. I think it's more of his fault than it is Brandon Aiyuk's fault, because for one, you know, Brandon Aiyuk, he didn't get, how many targets did he get last week? Do you know?
No, I can't. Without offhand, I can't really. He got a few. I don't know. That's a good question. I got to go back and look at that and see how many opportunities he's missed or in.
He wasn't featured as much as he normally is in the offense, and I think with Juwan Jennings being given 15 targets was a slap in the face. I think Kyle was trying to tell him, look, you know, when you're on my good side, this is what I do for you. I give you 15 passes your way. I'll make you a focal point in the offense.
But Charles, you know how the game goes. Now, there were some times when Brandon did provide the area for JJ to work in that he had, though, because the defense, well, he was still taking guys down the field. So, things worked out. If you're Brock Purdy, you're not going to force feed. Hopefully, you're not going to force feed any one receiver, because that's going to end up being a problem. Jennings was just open and the best read, I think. I'm going to trust Brock on that, except for that one play where and then he thought that one too. He didn't know where the safety was, is why he didn't throw that ball downfield to Brandon Aiyuk on that play when he decided to just take off. So, they need to work together a little longer here. And had Brandon been in camp earlier, they probably would have had that chemistry down by now.
Yeah,
he would have known.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, but everything with Brandon has been professional. I mean, this is his 4th or 5th year here. I mean, everything's gonna be all right, man. I'm not worried about Brandon Aiyuk. I'm not worried about any of the wide receivers other than number 10. You know, we need to go get Gray and replace 10 with Gray, man.
You know,
I mean, the thing that really irks my nerves is that everybody saw Gray in preseason. We knew he was a burner. We heard all these reports coming out of training camp that he was this and he was that. And then he got no playing time. How does number 10, how does he get playing time over Gray? Gray was the 3rd round draft pick.
And fam, he beat Gray. Ronnie Bell's there because Gray got dismissed. Ronnie would have been dismissed too, though, I think, had Ricky Pearsall.
He need to be dismissed. We need to do a petition to the 49ers office to get Gray back. I mean, look, there's nothing I would love to see more than, you know, Brock Purdy say hike and then Gray zooming down the field, you know, past the cornerback and the safety,
and
touchdown.
Get that touchdown.
You know, in 5 seconds. Yeah. In 5 seconds, man. I would love to see that.
Charles, we got to pull up, though. I don't think you're going to get Danny Gray. He hasn't been picked up by another team yet. But anyway, fam, I'll see you game time Sunday.
All right.
Charles, I thought you gave us a score. What score you got in this game?
I don't know, man. The Patriots are the Patriots. I mean, I don't know. And the way we really haven't been scoring, So I look. I'll say 28 to 10. I think it'll be like that.
Okay,
I mean,
so
we can.
Yes, that's what I want to see. 28-10. I just we're way over. Let me see you game time, and I hope you're right because I'm weird likes that. It's 619. Hello, 619. Yeah. Come on in, Phil.
Yeah, it's James.
James. Well, James.
Yeah.
It's
hey, Ronbo, long-time listener, first-time caller.
Wow. All right. Good to meet you, James.
Yeah,
well, James,
thank you. Appreciate it.
Well, James, as you know, we can't lose this game. A lot of people don't think it's a must-win game, but James, where are you at on this game?
Well, I just think a lot of people are freaking out right now, and I think we just need to stay composed and just trust the system and trust what's got us here, because we've had a lot of success over the years, and I really believe that we're going to get it done, and we're going to right the ship here.
Yeah, again, every year going into the season, the first thing, what do we always say? If we can just avoid injuries. Okay, now we've got that adversity is back. Can they survive these injuries?
Yeah, absolutely. We have a really deep team. We're experienced. We just got to get through these next few weeks. I'm not too worried about it. I think everyone's putting a lot of pressure on us just because we've had success. But let's not forget where we've come from. Think about the years before Harbaugh. Think about the years after Harbaugh. We need to be grateful that we're even in this position. That's where I come from. We have a position to really do some really great things, and I'm hearing a lot of complaining, and I just think it's really sad, because it's like, do you really want to be the Carolina Panthers right now? Because we're not in that.
It's a great point, though. Sometimes we don't really take time to appreciate the dirt that we came from just after Shanahan got here. And then we climb to the ladder to an area where most teams aren't doing. 49ers may have. There's about 5 or 6 teams that have been in the mix since 2019. All right, always somewhere in the mix, hanging around, striking a couple of times, missing, but still right there to do it. And I don't know if you're right, James. I don't know if we ever appreciate that enough. We get mad if we don't make it. And then we want to fire people. That's my biggest one. I say, what? And go back to who? And end up being what? So I worry about that. But
absolutely. I think we're doing a great job. I think last year we had our little spill with the 3 losses, and we pretty much should have won the Super Bowl. This year we're going through some adversity that is a little more than what we've been used to. We're dealing with a lot of injuries. We're dealing with a lot of adversity. This is when we need to stay strong and just trust the system. It's not going to be a perfect week every single time, but we have what it takes, and when we get healthy, we're as strong as ever. So we just need to kind of get through these next few weeks and just get it done. And I believe that we have the system that will get us there. So I'm not too worried about it. I think it's going to be a great weekend. I think we're going to bounce back, and I'm excited to celebrate and just have a great season. So
And that's the way to do it too, but you never realize who to appreciate. You look at Dre Greenlaw, you look at CMC, even Trent Williams to a degree is not really Trent Williams right now. Certain guys on this team are they've got to be there, or else it seems like we're going to have a struggle, because the players who step up aren't used to playing the same role and under the same spotlight, but they could within the next couple of weeks. I suspect that I didn't see Jordan Mason coming. I knew he'd be pretty good, but this good, I didn't see that coming. He's got to be used a little bit more, though.
Yeah, well,
Well, bottom line, I'm excited to see some of our guys come back. I'm excited to get some momentum here, and I'm excited to prove everybody wrong. And I think we're gonna keep it going here, and we're gonna make it a decent season. And bottom line, even if it's not the best season, we got to look forward to just having some really great teams ahead of us. And we need to get CMC healthy so that he can have some good years ahead of us. And we got to look at the big picture here. We got a great organization. We got a great fan base. This is a great time to be a Niner fan, and we need to be thankful for that, because you can't forget the bad times that we've had, and the true faithful know that we went through 10 years of crap, and we went through some hard times after Harbaugh. So we got to be thankful and just know that this is a great time to be a fan, and we're going to be good. And Shanahan, he's the guy. I mean, he's got us to Super Bowls. He's got us to NFC championships. Like, there's so many teams out there that don't even have that. So we got to appreciate it and stay strong and composed. And I know it's going to be a good season. I'm not too worried about it. So I appreciate you letting me call in.
What do you got for a score?
So it's going to be a close game. I think Moody's gonna he's gonna correct the ship, and he's done it before. So I think a lot of field goals are going to be in it. We both have really good defenses. I think we're going to win 27 to 20. Yeah, 27 to 20. I think that's going to be the score.
This is the thing that scares me to death. If we let the Patriots, nobody else is giving them that many points. If we allow that, I'm gonna be very, very concerned. But hopefully, winning is the most important thing at the moment. And if we still pull
off, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, they're going to get some points because we're down a little bit, but I think the field goals are going to come into play and time of possession. And I think you can call it what you want, but I think we're going to win by about 3 to 7 points, and we're going to get it done and correct the ship here.
All right. Spread's 10. All right.
Yeah, thanks, Ronbo. Thanks for letting me call in. I appreciate it, man.
Appreciate you calling in. All right. Don't be a stranger. Buddy. I'll be back Sunday if you got time.
Thanks, man. All right. Sounds good. Mm-hmm.
Night, James.
All right, night.
And KC out in Nevada. I like that. Nevada.
Nevada?
Yeah, I just made that up accidentally. Not Nevada, but Nevada. Case.
Ronbo,
yes.
Just a little a fact for you. Did you know that Nevada means snowy?
Snowing?
Mm-hmm. No, snowy. Like Snowy Mountain, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, snowy. Is that right?
Someone that knows Spanish, correct me.
And you know what's so funny? Because you guys do have snowy mountains. Yeah, so there you go.
Yeah, man. Beautiful place up here. I can't imagine ever coming back to California, to be honest, Ronbo. It's like cars get broken into.
Yeah.
All the over-the-counter medicine is a lot more expensive. I mean, it's a lot better. Don't get me wrong, Ronbo, but
well, that's true.
Know what I mean?
You know what's one of the
most... It's like a whole different ball game, to be honest. But
well, yeah. I mean, but driving up there.
I miss the women, the weed, and the weather, Ronbo. That's about it.
Women, the weed. See what you'd have a third W with that. Women, weed, and
yeah.
Well, yeah,
that is the weather.
Nevada's got, especially in the wintertime, driving up in those mountains and seeing those trees with the snow. That's a really you got to take a video of that.
And then you get when you go back, you get out of the mountains and you know that you're not there anymore because the trees were all brown.
Yeah, yeah, right. The elevation, right? Yeah,
it's
you
so
drop down.
I'm in California now. Everything's
burnt up.
Anyway, Ronbo.
Fires.
I didn't wait 3 hours to talk to a grown man about
the
my
weather
on a Friday night.
And on the West Coast, yes. Well, in case
I called in to talk about the 5-time world champion San Francisco 49ers and the future Super Bowl MVP Brock Purdy.
People don't give us any credence on that 5-time world champion. You guys have won a trophy in 20, 30 years. He's still there. Yeah, well, you know what?
Well, Ronbo, there's some parts of Purdy playing that he's just so calm, and I'm like, that's what a Super Bowl MVP looks like. You know what I mean?
He'll get there. He's got it.
Mm-hmm.
And the way he talks and thinks, yeah, he's a champion.
Yeah.
He'll get it.
I heard someone tell, I think it was Buster Posey's custodian or something after school. He said, "Kid, you just got to keep breathing."
Well, yeah, that could apply to a lot of people. No, to listen to him talk, he's progressively mentally getting more and sharper, and you see him out there. Do you know Purdy?
Well, that's what I'm saying. His overall game can carry the team. You know, I mean, he has what did he go 28 to 36 the other day?
It would have been better.
They lost.
The drops. Case, you know what's really scary about Brock though? If he has a game over 200, first 25 starts, he will be the greatest 49er of all time.
Ronbo, do you think that there's a 100% chance that we go our entire tenure and never see Brock like explode or like lose his mind?
He has. I think he's gotten pissed off a couple of times. Remember, there's been a couple of guys that ran the wrong route or something.
Seen it, Ronbo.
He didn't really go crazy or just really do a Tom Brady type of losing it.
But I mean, he gets benefit of the doubt because it's Brock Purdy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't think it's in him. I think his temperament.
If Brock's upset, I'm gonna think
somebody
who pissed Brock off?
Somebody really messed up. Yeah.
Yeah. And actually, that was the way with Jimmy because Jimmy never complained either.
No. Or never really showed much emotion.
It's time we get Brock Purdy. We got to get the Brock Purdy fat head, and if not the Brock Purdy fat head, we got to get your fat head up there. Or MC Niner. Whatever happened to MC Niner?
Everybody's asking about him today
What is going on, man?
You should put him up there.
No wonder the Niners are 1-2. We don't have a fat head up there.
Hey, tell you what, if Brock does win the Super Bowl, that would be license to put him up there. Because when Jimmy went up there, and after all those years, people were pissed off.
Why does it have to be? Why does Brock have to win it, but Jimmy gets up there, Ronbo? Just because Jimmy walks to the club and shuts it down?
I explained that because at the time, Jimmy G had rescued us from a
just because Jimmy's got $150 million.
No. We were winning. People forgot about we were winning. That's why I put him up there.
Mm-hmm.
He was a stud, and then all of a sudden the Super Bowl came. And because the ball went over Emmanuel Sanders' head, he got hated ever since.
Purdy fat head up there. They've been winning with Brock. They got to get Purdy up there.
But the thing is, I don't want to. If he loses another Super Bowl, people are going to turn on him.
Oh, stop
Casey.
it, Ronbo.
Listen, I'm just saying. You know how people do. They're going to turn on him like a
but what does that have
band
to
of
do
wolves.
with the fat head, Ronbo? Ronbo, I'm on your neck. Get the fat head, Ronbo. I don't know what you're talking about, man.
All right, you got
to get the fat head now. Brock Purdy has qualified for it, and you're telling me like he has it, Ronbo. You're talking to me like he has it.
I'm telling you, I love him to death. I'd put him up there, but I've learned don't put up anybody else
Ronbo,
unless they win the Super Bowl or they're in the Hall of Fame.
Be honest, Ronbo. Would you take Jimmy or Brock at their peak? Be honest.
I think Brock. Brock has more dimension to his game, but Jimmy led the team to 10,
so why
12,
are we even
13
talking
wins.
about the fat head, Ronbo?
No, I'm just saying.
This isn't why I call
no
it.
matter
Ronbo.
how good you do, you've got to win the Super Bowl, or fans will hate you. So or you're a legendary player and you're in the Hall of Fame, then you go up because now, no matter what anybody says to me, dude's in the Hall of Fame. Okay, dude won a Super Bowl. Give me a break, because if you win a Super Bowl and the next 2-3 years are bad, God, why is he on the wall? They'll do it. And I don't feel like hearing it.
Ronbo, the Super Bowl doesn't have anything to do with the fat head. I put Andy Lee on the fat head right now. I don't know why we're even talking about this. It's Brock.
I hope he gets it. If he wins it, I promise you he's going up.
If it's not Brock, it's you. If it's not you, it's MC Niner. If it's not MC Niner, it's Frank. If it's not Frank, it's Andy. You know what I mean?
We'll get it. Listen, I'd love to put Brock up there.
Ronbo.
That would be so awesome. Because
we need to
games.
We need to shake it up.
Yeah.
They need a new pair of clothes. You know what I mean? I'm not happy with their song choice on these walkouts, Ronbo. I don't see the whole team feeling these things, man. I want to hear some more Bay Area stuff. I want to hear
Journey.
Something a little bit different than this. Kind of like pop music rap that they're doing. I don't know. It's not really my.
Yeah, what kind?
Some of this stuff is dope, like when they do Nardo Wick and whatnot. But
in case we got way too many people, we got thousands of people. I don't know why we got them, but we got too many people on the phone. I need to get you your score and see you Sunday.
Sunday? I don't know if I'm going to be alive on Sunday. What's happening on Sunday, Romo? Is there a game?
There is. What do you got?
Okay. They're playing the Patriots in San Francisco. Let's see. The Patriots. Shoot, Rumbo. I mean, Brock might just have a great day.
Yeah.
If he's got Jawan Jennings out there, I'm going to say, let's just go 30-13.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. Now, that's not bad. All right. In case we're going to go, and let me see you Sunday.
Thanks,
okay?
Rumbo.
Thank you,
I know
Casey.
you wanted to
Appreciate
kick me out minutes ago.
No,
Ronbo.
and I appreciate you waiting too. And from here on, I got to pick it up because we're waiting to pick people way too long. I am
They're
sorry.
listening to us in the Congo.
Yeah. Casey, have a good night, fam.
Better, Ronbo.
Jacko, come on in. And we're going to have to pick up the pace, Jacko. So we're going to shorten it up. But anyway, go ahead. What are you thinking, fam?
Ronbo.
Yeah.
Hey, Ronbo. Who's in, man? Who wide receivers in the game?
For the 49ers?
Yeah.
Jawan Jennings, possibly Brandon Aiyuk. I don't know what's going to develop from that little falling out that him and Kyle had today, but Jawan Jennings is definitely going to be out there as far as I know. And after that, George Kittle. But George's going to be playing dual role of trying to stop people from killing the quarterback. And I hope it's Chris Conley because everybody has petitioned to please keep Ronnie Bell out of harm's way.
Yeah, and I don't blame that on Ronnie Bell. You know, that's
That's a lot of people saying you shouldn't have been to that point where you had to make that play.
We really should be 3-0 right now.
I know.
Kyle keep walking around with his shoelaces untied, so he keeps falling on his face. Still won't learn. You know what I mean? It's like that kid with the baseball cap on, walking around the hallway with his shoes untied.
Mm-hmm.
Slapping everybody behind the head, try to run and fall on his face.
Everybody had that kid in elementary school.
Yeah. But our problem is just Kyle. It's Kyle, Ronbo. We got some young receivers. We got some young receivers. He probably could be starting right now.
Yeah,
that's better than Ronnie Bell.
I know.
Ronnie Bell.
Chris Collins.
I think Wilkes is laughing at us right now.
Well, he ain't got a job though. If he had one, he would be. But I think Kyle ruined his career.
Yeah, Kyle ruined his career. I think, the run was our problem last year, but I think it was an easy fix. To me, you could have addressed it better this year.
Yeah.
You know
what, though? 85 mil.
And
Hargrave was not it, though. Hargrave was a good pass rusher.
No, he was not the answer. I think these guys, like, when they get in free agency, they just look at stats
and he stopped playing.
Yeah, because I think at that year that Hargrave had before that, he had like the most QB pressures that year. So the Niners jumped on it.
Yeah, 10 sacks.
Yeah. So that's why they gave up all that money, and really they should have never did that.
Not that much.
It was some more. It was some real dogs out there still that they could have had. They could have kept all the guys they had.
Yeah. Eric Armstead in
that year
being hurt all the time. He's already on the IR.
And then
in Jacksonville.
And then 59. Who is 59, man? Every highlight that I see in all the losses, he's in the highlight, man. Is that Coleman?
Right now.
Number 59, Ronbo.
Are we talking about right now?
He's the linebacker. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he is 59, isn't he?
Oh my God,
Robinson.
Oh my gosh! Every catch, every big catch, every big play, if I've never seen like I keep on seeing number 59. So it's like maybe he's always there, but he's getting dealt with. Somebody always doing him up real good.
Wait a minute, Devondre's 59. Jocko, everybody's had a problem with Devon, except you're the first guy that gave any props to him. He makes a lot of. He gets beat on coverage.
No. I'm not giving him no props.
Oh, you're talking about how bad he's failing. Yeah.
Every big play, and how he's in there getting his butt chewed up like he's in the man. I don't know.
And that's why Packers fans said he was on social media fighting with Packers fans, and they were saying, "Glad you gone." I just why are they talking to him like that? Now we know.
No, we know, man. Man, I don't. Man, he's a linebacker. We need some linebackers, man, or something.
We need Dre to get healed up.
I think
but I don't know how fast
our secondary is young. I don't know if Mustafa played enough. I think Kyle is just there's something with him and rookies, but I think he just needs to get
Mustafa's getting playing time though. It's not him.
He's getting playing time.
Yeah,
it's just that secondary just ain't clicking.
Yeah, Yidam, the guy we got, a veteran from the Saints. Boy, they throw Yidam all day, and did last week.
And then Ronbo, another thing, Ronbo, is that I think we getting enough pressure. I don't think we lacking pressure. I think we don't send enough pressure. They just, you gotta. They not having any. They don't have no packages, no nothing. It's just straight up. We just go. We're just gonna go for it. No, nothing. No creativity and nothing. You ain't sending a safety down. You ain't sending a corner down. You ain't. I think we get enough pressure with the 4, at times. But sometimes you gotta send 5.
Yeah, because we don't blitz. Rarely, every now and then. And when they do blitz, you could read it a mile away. The quarter. That's not a very well engineered blitz, guys.
Wasn't that Wilkes' problem last year a little bit that he wasn't blitzing enough? Well, shit, this guy
he used to overdo it with the blitzing. When he got to us, he stopped blitzing. Jocko, we're gonna have to go though. What do you got for a score?
Well, I learned that when I over-exaggerate with my team and get over myself, they always seem to come up short. And I go around here with all these Rams fans. I live in the smack dead middle of the rim. I can't, I might have 2 bags out of, man. Listen, so I'm going to say 23-10.
I like that.
No, 10-23.
Okay.
Yeah,
like
Niners.
Yeah,
10-23 Niners.
Don't be letting them get 17, 21, and 30 points. No.
I think
really
10 is enough to give up because I know we got to get things together. So I'll take 10 because we're getting it together.
Right.
But 23, that offense better score, man. That offense better be clicking.
You go. All right, Jacko. I'm going to see you Sunday.
All right.
And you and me going to be celebrating because that's the same score I gave 10. All right.
Yeah, I want to hear you sing that ooh la la. But let me actually one more thing before I go. One more thing.
You gotta hurry because
it don't really prove nothing. It don't really prove nothing if we beat the Patriots, Ronbo. You know what I mean? It don't really prove nothing. So
don't let them beat us to death.
We got bigger games coming down around the corner. All right, y'all. All right, people.
Appreciate it, Jacko. Have a great night, fam. And the return of Big Show.
I apologize, Ronbo. I was rudely interrupted by my phone battery dying. So I don't normally call in twice, but
well, your phone died, so it's fine.
Yeah. Anyways, shout out to the clown troll JJ.
Kiss my
ass.
Go ahead, Joe. You guys.
Anyways, but as I was telling you, you shouldn't go into this weekend feeling relaxed because as soon as we lost Hargrave, that was like taking a knife to the gut.
Yeah, I don't know what that's going to affect. That's going to have. I don't know what they're going to look like. That's a good point.
It's gonna come back to haunt us. It truly is. Because right now we don't have anybody to stop the run on defense.
Yeah, but he wasn't either, though.
I know he wasn't, but he
was putting pressure on the quarterback, though.
Yeah, which is a little more difficult than
people give credit for.
Yeah, he did help stop the run by getting to the quarterback. So, and that's why we gave him all that money during that time when we signed him. Now that somebody had mentioned it earlier, and that's gonna come back to haunt us because Jordan Elliott's not going to be the same after coming off a foot injury. There's no telling how he's going to look. Who else is behind him? Getcher Gross Matos, is he a defensive tackle or defensive end?
Yeah, Gross Matos plays. He's a little above average. Inside, I don't know what he looks like, but they say he has that capability. We're going to be playing faster but not as meaty as we were, which always worries me because I always think our defensive linemen look smaller than anybody else's in the league.
Mm-hmm. And as far as if we force them to throw, I don't think that's going to be
the 49ers or force them to throw
for them.
Patriots.
Force the Patriots to throw, but I don't think that's going to be an issue for them because Jacoby Brissett is not a turnover machine.
He got taken out of the game last week.
According to Brian Baldinger, he's not really much of a turnover machine.
But why did he get yanked? I got to go back and look at that game. Why did he get yanked out of the game? They scored 3. No, last week. Who'd they play last week? He got pulled out of the game.
I'm not quite sure.
And
he must have gotten hurt or something. I don't know.
What's the kid that got drafted? Anyway, he played the second half. Anyway.
Yeah. Anything can happen in this game. That's why I said I'm not predicting. I'm done making predictions, man. I'm completely retired from that for good. Because Brandon and you put us all through, excuse my French, hell. The fans and front office, and I'm just going to go and say it's going to be a toss-up. I'm not making any score predictions. I'm just going to say it's a toss-up. Because if we can lose to PJ Walker, Ronbo in the rain, then anything can happen.
You always have to bring up those nasty, nasty moments. We'll be fine.
But and as far as Brandon Aiyuk goes, man, if his antics continue this way into this season before the trade deadline, ship his ass out of here for a defensive tackle, because we desperately need one. And he will contribute more to than a receiver will, because defense is the key, honestly. If you don't have a defense unit that's cohesive and it's currently out of sync right now, we're in trouble. You know, think of a team as an orchestra. If one of your violin players, their strings are out of tune, what happens?
Stop it, JJ. You're out of your whole orchestra's out of tune.
There you go. That's kind of us right now. Especially with our defensive problems that we have.
You know what? We should have seen this coming, though. With all the madness that went on in the offseason, they were not going to be ready for week 1. And preseason's gotten shorter and shorter anyway. So, you know, I didn't know it was going to be this bad, though. But when you look around the league and see all the players are hurt all over the league, it's a little crazy.
And one more thing before I go, and I have to address this, Brandon. Shortgate. I asked you earlier if he would AB us, meaning
Antonio Brown.
He truly wants out of here. The next thing I'm waiting for is for him to take off a shirt mid-game and walk out of the stadium and go nuts.
And throw he's got to throw his jersey up in the stands
first. As we know it. You know what I mean? That's the next thing I'm waiting for.
But Antonio Brown he's another psychosis. He's at that next level. I don't think Aiyuk's reached that point yet.
No, I don't think he's reached that point either, but I'm just saying, like, that's what I'm waiting for next to see if that happens. I mean, because he knew what the dress code was going into practice today, and he goes and does the opposite thing. Are you kidding me? We're paying you $30 million a year, and you're acting like a capitulate child that doesn't get his way. Do you want to be here or not? Because right now you're telling us that you don't want to be here.
Well, I
you know, like JJ is going off, and that money should have gone to JJ. I am sorry. But
nobody's seen that coming. But you know what? I think he got left out of the game plan this week, or at least he's not in the game plan like he feels that they should be putting him in. That's a protest. I just wish I knew what it was, and I got a feeling that's the only thing.
And Ronnie Bell, if he has another game like he did last week, get his ass out of here. Bring up Terrace Marshall, who's way better than. Bring up Terrace Marshall, who's way better than Ronnie Bell.
Yeah, Ronnie Bell.
And Kyle needs to stop with his bullshit of not playing rookies either, because
Ricky's coming back.
Andy Reid has no problem doing that.
So it's been written. Ricky's coming back next week. The only reason Bell's still on the team is because of Pearsall being out.
Oh, I'm talking about Jacob Cowling too. Like, he needs to bring Jacob Cowling more into the fold.
You heard about Jacob Cowling. There's something going on with him. I'm hoping he doesn't have the Randy. Jacob doesn't know what he's doing out there, and they're bringing him along, but he's still confused. That may be an excuse. I don't know, but you notice that the speedster's gone, so I don't know. So we're going to go, though, before it gets too late. Let me see you Sunday.
Shout out to the whole entire family out there, and Jonah and T, Frank, Beham, all the guys out there, all the Tonys, and you'll have a great thing. And that clown JJ, that troll JJ, who continuously harasses me and trolls me to this day. Anyway, sorry. Shout out to everyone. I'll take care. Have a great night.
Good night, Joe. Always appreciate you. Get it back in here as soon as possible. I'll be looking for you. All right. Oh, Jalen. Nah.
Ronbo, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Jalen.
How's it going, Ronbo?
Jalen, worrisome. I was confident. I shouldn't be. But people called in here and took my confidence right on down to the ground. People talk about the Patriots going to score in excess of 10, 15, 20 points. I said, man, what was I thinking? I'm hoping everybody's wrong so I can say, man, y'all was tripping Friday. I'm here to tell you. I told you was way out of line. Ain't no way in the hell the Patriots going to score 20 points on the 49ers. They got 6. I told you. I want to be able to do that so bad. But, Jalen, I know you come to tell me different. Go ahead, lay me out.
But Ronbo, I don't think we're gonna win this game. I'm gonna just be real with you. I don't know the score. I don't think we're gonna win this game, Ronbo. It's too much that's going on this week. We just lost Hargrave. We don't have any run stoppers. Guys are finna, Ronbo, this is 2020 all over again. Guys are finna triple team Nick Bosa. Where's Drake Jackson? There's a Pete there.
I forgot all about him. He's on the IR. How about Beal? I've not seen him on the field all year.
Ronbo, these guys are. You remember back in 2020 when Nick Bosa tore his ACL, and guys would just triple teaming Eric Armstead, and he could not do anything because he was the only threat on the defensive line. Yep. That's gonna be Nick Bosa, Ronbo.
Yeah, but I got Leonard Floyd on the other side. How come they're gonna be able to get away with that?
Yeah, Ronbo. They gonna put 3 guys on him, and if they got an elite tackle, he can definitely shut down that forward guy by himself.
You got a good point.
Yeah,
so whoever's playing in the middle is gonna have to do some work.
There's one guy on the line. You got 5 offensive linemen, 4 defensive linemen, and 1 guy you got to worry about. Come on, Ronbo. We just lost. So from last year, Hargrave, Chase Young, Kinlaw, Armstead, all of those guys are gone. We just got Nick Bosa.
I got Malik Collins in the middle too. I mean they're not complete trash.
Ronbo.
Malik is the guy we got from the Patriots. He stops the run.
Chat. This is why we love Ronbo, and I'm not trying to be sarcastic. I'm being serious, Ronbo, because you always try to. We need somebody who's gonna always try to find a positive. No, I'm
just saying.
You always try to find the positive, and I respect that. I really do. I like that about you, Ronbo. Because he is solid. He's a solid player, Ronbo. Yeah, he's a solid player, but he's not good enough to
listen. Hargrave was not doing all that much. He
wasn't. That money could have been spent somewhere better. It definitely could have on an offensive lineman that I kept saying that we needed. And that we still need, Ronbo.
We do.
And everybody keeps talking about injuries. Ronbo, of all coaches and of all teams that should be prepped and prepared for the next man up in injuries, it should be the San Francisco 49ers. How many times did our starter running back go out before Christian McCaffrey came? Kyle, you should have been prepared for shit like this. You can't prep for injuries. I get this. They happen. But Kyle, you are the one exception. How many times have Debo went out, Kittle went out, Jennings, a wide receiver, a top Ronbo? This happens every season with this man. He should be prepared for something like this. You know this is gonna happen, Kyle. This has happened every season since you've been in the 49ers locker room. You know your guys are going to get hurt.
In fact, he used to get blamed for it. He says he's working them too hard in practice.
So why is he not? Everybody keeps saying, "God, we just injured." I've been hearing we just injured Ronbo for like the last 5 seasons. Every time we start losing games, we just injured. Man, Ronbo, he should be able to coach. Ronbo, if this guy's the ninth best coach in all of America, according to Complex Sports, he should be able to coach. If you miss the guy, you should be able to still keep us. You're losing games. You're losing games, Ronbo. And then
it's breaking up. Are you moving?
Well, I'm sorry. Hold on. What's that, Ronbo?
No, it's breaking up. Are you moving?
You said what?
You were breaking up. Oh, your sentences were coming in piece by piece.
Kyle Shanahan, Ronbo, he's
old.
Jalen, don't use a Bluetooth device.
Back to his old, he's reverting back to his old 2018, 2017 days, Ronbo. When Kyle did not have much of a team around him, what did he look like in 2017, 2018? What did the team look like, Ronbo?
2017, 2018, that's the first year.
First 2 years.
They looked like they were a team under construction.
And Ronbo, if I start naming you the players that we had guys. We had Jimmy Ward. We had Tark. We had DeForest Buckner. We had Armstead. We had Kittle. We had Carlos Hyde. We had pieces.
Did you say Carlos Hyde?
I
remember that.
Yeah. This doofus didn't think to take a quarterback at 3. He wanted to go into the season. Ronbo, let me tell you something. His whole regime starts off differently if he takes either Patrick Mahomes or Deshaun Watson at 3.
Yeah, that's hindsight though, and he was going to he was waiting to get Kirk Cousins.
Deshaun Watson wasn't hindsight. What are we talking about?
No, I'm just saying it would have been good if he could have got them. I mean, I don't know about Deshaun Watson, but anybody else. We got massage parlors in San Francisco. Listen, hey Jalen, you know what? You gotta remember too. You never know. He was gonna get Kirk Cousins. This was stupid on his part, but he wanted Kirk Cousins for a system that following year. Kirk was gonna be a free agent.
Ronbo, that is not. First of all, that sounds like tampering, Ronbo. He's basically was counting on Kirk Cousins to come to the 49ers.
Oh, he wanted Kirk Cousins so bad.
Somebody could have went to Kirk and said, "We'll give you $200 million."
It was stupid.
He would say, "Hey, Kyle, fuck you," and left.
And that's true.
So why the hell would you count on another person coming to your team instead of drafting?
It is what it was at that time, and I'm not arguing with you on that point though. He could have had Mahomes too. Lynch is still crying about that.
But it's the same stuff every season. He messes up in the draft. The team gets hurt. Oh, we injured.
Jalen.
Jalen,
we're hurt. Jalen. Jalen, did you give me a score? Did he give me a score? No.
I don't know what the score is going to be.
L. You gave us an L. That's right. Jalen, you got an L for us. Jalen, we got to go though, Phil.
What's going on, Ronbo?
Let me see.
Brandon Hargrave just got hurt. I mean, there's too much going on.
I know.
We just lost to the Rams. I mean, these guys.
That's embarrassing.
Hurt, Ronbo. That's gonna hurt their locker room for some weeks.
Jalen, we got to go before we keep everybody waiting 30 hours. I'll tell you what though. Let me see you Sunday. All right. And if I win, you come in and say things like, Ronbo, we got to wait that time. Okay, at least.
Okay. All right.
All right, Jalen.
Yeah, shut up, Ronbo.
Ooh, Niners! Oh, man, Jalen. All right, Jalen. You keep that energy. I'll see you Sunday. Brock Purdy the Great says, at this point, I'd rather have Owens versus Aiyuk. Well, you know what? One thing about us, when we get mad, we get mad. Thanks, Brock Purdy, the Great. JJ. It'd be funny if JJ's trying to talk and Big Show starts trolling him. That would just make my day. JJ, get in here, man. I can't hear you either. You got something else you need to get back into, connect with.
Hello? Yeah, good Lord. No, Big Show doesn't have the balls to do it. But he does have the balls to say what we all know he's thinking, and he can't wait to see Aiyuk throw his shirt off.
Look, you got to realize this is confirmation to a degree as to what Show was trying to tell us. We can't afford him. He's not this. He's not that. So now that he's with us, Show was just waiting for him to mess up. The shorts caper, that's all he needed. Yeah.
He ate the 49ers.
God, I really wish he wouldn't have done that, though. I don't know what BA's. I wish him and Kyle would work these things out before they would go public. Now everything they do is on blast.
Anyway.
Yeah. Well, JJ, Jalen accused me of sugarcoating things. How do you think this weekend's game is going to end?
Well, let me ask you this question.
JJ, you know what?
You're always nervous.
JJ, you're probably going to have to use your mouthpiece. This is if you're using buzz, it's not going to work. It's not connected.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's perfect. All right, go ahead. What's that question?
When we used to play the Packers a lot, what was the main threat that you were always worried about? Who was it? It was always one particular person.
On the Packers.
Well, it was always Aaron. It was always Aaron Rodgers. Right. Okay. We have the lead of our offense still. We have the lead of our defense still. What the hell are you guys worried about? We have one F-up play from one of the worst receivers that we have on our entire core that would have easily won the game.
Yep.
And then you talk about Hargrave. Yeah, he had some pressures in that game. But the fact of the matter is, I mean, come on, like on a fluke play from a fluke drop, that's the difference between winning that game last week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then this whole thing, I mean, like we have players that go down every. Yeah, Kyle has a very demanding offense. If you don't block, I've heard this multiple times. If you don't block, you don't deserve to be on the team. Dante Pettis is one person I heard tonight. The guy didn't block. He's a big old chicken shit, but he would have caught the damn ball that Ronnie dropped.
Yep.
I know that for a fact.
He can catch.
But see, all this negativity is just like driving me nuts. I'm so thankful that I have other things that I deal with in my life than football, but good Lord. Man, like, yeah, Debo, this is why I've said it from the beginning, Ronbo. I like Debo way more than Aiyuk because the dude is a bruiser. But that's also the reason why he keeps getting hurt every year. George is the same way. George does not run out of bounds, if anybody notices that.
I know, right? Even when he should, we're trying to get the clock to stop. George, stop it. You just want to George, stop. Go out of bounds before you get hurt. And there's sometimes you should just stop and get the pressure off him. That's a good point.
And you look at Ron, because I remember you said you played ball back in the day too. There's some people that actually like Big Show. Stop calling me. There's some people that even though you're in a contact sport, don't like contact.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's some that do. Carlos Hyde was a bust. I don't even know why that name was brought up tonight. Good Lord. Carlos Hyde.
Oh, I know, right? Who was that just brought up Carlos Hyde? We had Carlos Hyde.
Jalen just said it.
Talk to me about anybody with Carlos Hyde. Okay, Carlos Hyde got on my nerves real bad.
But what I wanted to say is the odds of us having two dynamic players at specific positions is rare. The last Super Bowl we won, it was just by chance we had Jerry Rice and John Taylor at the same time. But you remember, Steve Young had Jerry Rice and Terrell Owens and didn't win a Super Bowl. So shit just happened. You know what I mean? Like,
it doesn't mean,
especially now that
you need to start all over again and throw everybody out. That's not going to help. It usually is not going to help. So I said, okay. Andy Reid.
And somebody said something about the draft. The draft too. No, well, they got the damn refs pay for them. I mean, come on. I'm not even gonna hide that crap anymore.
I know.
I'm sick of that crap. But this thing, somebody said something about the draft. It's like, okay, I don't even say it's 50-50 because it's more like 60-40. That we're pretty good at this draft, even though our first picks are not always the greatest. But man, we sure as hell score on these other players that we get.
And JJ, I'm convinced.
And as long
all those red carpet boys that come in on draft night, and the NFL paid for them and their mama to be wearing over $1 million worth of wardrobe and accessories. How many times do they flop? Especially that first round quarterback.
A lot.
I mean, it just happens.
I'm loving what I'm seeing. I'm loving what I'm seeing with Caleb Williams right now.
That's what I'm saying. Find
the fact that he's looking as bad as he is. Yeah, the fact that he's looking as bad as he is right now, that's like, it's because I had a lot of friends. I even heard Big Show said he wanted to tank for Caleb.
I remember that last year.
I want to slap this dude if I ever see him.
You got to be careful in first round picks, especially quarterbacks. God, if anything, Brock is complete proof of that. I mean, God, a quarterback not necessarily a first round pick all the time. Not in the NFL.
That's why, as far as I'm looking at it right now, as long as number 13's on the field, we have a huge chance. That's really what it is right now.
Yeah.
And JJ is looking amazing. And as long as Fred Warner is on the field, I have a lot of confidence in this game. Especially if this game is not going to be that. I mean, Jacoby Brissett, really? I'm not saying there's a chance that we can lose.
And I know, but let's not be afraid of everybody. I mean, God.
Yeah.
I mean, and Sam Darnold's underrated. I've always known that. When he came here, people, Sam Darnold's dirt. What the hell is he in, man? Blah, blah. I said, Sam Darnold played with a bad organization when he first came in, but he can play, actually.
That's why I was happy when we got him last year.
Yeah, I was back as a backup.
Former first-round pick. First-round pick, went to 2 bad teams. In fact, in 2020, he actually lit us up in 2020. Even though we won, he had some amazing throws. I'm like, that's that first-round talent I was talking about. But
yeah, that's the way it goes. First round, you got to be careful. That's why Trent Baalke learned. JJ, we need your score. We got to go before we get too late making people wait. What do you got?
All right, Ronbo. I know you're going to be a little upset. I think they will put at least 20 points.
Patriots?
So it's going to be 20 to 91, 49ers.
91. Okay, well, I'll take that.
Yeah.
At least you covered the spread.
Yeah, there you go.
Right,
be worried, Niners. And we got George back.
Yeah, we're
Come
fine.
on.
We're fine. We just need to recover.
I ain't worried about nothing.
That was
all right,
perfect.
bud.
So, JJ, I'll see you Sunday.
No damn
Please.
Patriots. I ain't worried about no damn Patriots. All right, bud. Have a good one.
That's why they call him Barack O'Leary. Hey, Tony ATL.
Hey, Ronbo, good evening. How are you?
I was okay until this program started. And after, I knew about Brandon showing his ass today, but I didn't want to talk about it. And now, 49er fans, a lot of us believe that the Patriots can score a handful of points. I said, if they may be right, but I didn't want to hear it. Sometimes I like to go into my own little fantasy world. And then people bring it down. Jesus.
It's a lot of injuries, Ronbo. It's like it's November already. It's a lot of injuries.
Right?
And I was looking at the injury report.
All over the league.
Yeah, early. Yeah, all over the league. Going to be some players nicked up, out. Our right tackle out, which we already knew that. And I like our backups. Storm Norton, like I said, he started like 6 games last year from McGarry. But our center's out. And we got Noodleville, who's a veteran. He's been with a couple other teams. He started 14 games in his career. So, but I'm looking at the other teams. You know how A.J. Brown was out week 2 when we beat him Monday night? He may or may not play, but now Devontae Smith is out.
Oh, no.
For Philly. I think Tampa going to be Philly anyway, though.
I heard about them with the list of injuries. Who else is out for them? They, Devontae, it was just a matter of time.
Got hurt, as you saw Thursday night. He might miss some time.
Yeah, because he's just too small. And it's not that he's short, but his body, how much impact can he take? So.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's like it's November, man. And it's not just with a couple teams. It's like about 75% of the teams got injuries.
Hey, and Tony, remember the Players Association, I think, negotiated for this very short off season, right? Along with the owners. So, if you're going to shorten up the preseason and players aren't getting conditioned, this is like a result of that, and they've got to go back and renegotiate
exactly.
that. I don't know how. The season's got to last a little longer, but they need a little longer time to prepare for the NFL. Because pretty soon everybody's going to be, the quality of the product is going to go down. Owners are going to be crying about that next.
That's why I was so against when Kirk Cousins didn't play. And I looked at the example like Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes played like a half a quarter, the first half of the first quarter in the first and second preseason game. That's it. And look at him. He's playing. He ain't hurt.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
And at the end of the season, Tony, the worst thing is he'll hurt his foot or something will happen, and he'll still be out there just rolling. just dishing, scoring points. I said, he is going to be at the end of the career. He may actually be considered the greatest of all time because he amazes me.
Yeah,
he really does.
Yeah, because he's still young. He's not even 30 yet.
And got 3 titles, 2 of which the 49ers helped him.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And I looked at the poor Cleveland Browns, Ronbo. To me, a couple years ago, they had the best offensive line in football. Now, Jared Willis, their left tackle, he was out already. He's out again. Their right tackle's out again. But they got DeJuan Jones for that. And then one of their guards, I think, is Ryan Teller. He's out. I'm like, man.
And Deshaun was having a bad enough problem as it was.
But what a waste. I don't even want to talk about him because I was thinking, and I caught that they got massage parlors in San Francisco line. I cracked up when you said that. When you were talking to Jalen.
I mean, they're outstanding. If Deshaun was having a good time in Cleveland, he did not need to be here. Oh, my God.
I think the thing is, did he have a history of this in college?
That's what I couldn't understand either.
College?
Yeah. I did
he was
not.
at a big-time program going to championships against Alabama.
They just now knew about this? Because he sounds like a fetish.
Yeah. Yeah. But I just hope all the teams across the league get healthy as best they can, man, because it's, like you said, it's a battle war zone now with injuries, man. Your team, other teams. I haven't heard. Well, Kansas City got a couple. The Chargers have been.
They lost their receiver.
Injured their offensive line.
Really?
And their offensive line, man.
And Hargrove was carefully picking that out too. Oh man.
Yeah. So let's see who else. Baltimore got a few injuries. That's gonna hurt them in this game against Buffalo this week.
Oh. So who's out? Because that was going to be the game of the week. Buffalo.
A couple of those offensive linemen.
And the Birds.
I mean, they're going to be coming after Lamar Jackson.
Because they don't want to hand the ball off to Derrick Henry. How come? Well, we didn't bring Derrick Henry over here for a high volume of carries.
They did this week, Ronbo. He got like about 24 carries.
Oh, okay.
But remember the week before that?
No carries.
Lamar Jackson, 16 carries for over 100 yards. And I told you, I said, he can't keep doing that.
And Derrick had what, like 10 or 12? Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and like you said, why is Derrick Henry on the sideline for much of the second half?
I know he's standing, and he looked confused. The camera kept pinning on him. He was standing just a little up. Actually, he was on the field. They could have called him on that. But look at a foot across the line, staring out at the field.
With his hands on his hips.
Yeah,
his hands on his hips.
And holding his head. And Derek's wondering why he can't get some touches too, I guess. God.
But he did last week, though. He did last week against Dallas. Ate him up. Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
And everybody's ragging on Dallas, which I don't care because last night's games.
Yeah.
Because they won unimpressively. I mean, I don't care about last night's games.
They didn't win. They escaped.
Yeah. But wait till next Sunday at Pittsburgh. The Sunday after that, Detroit. Then a bye. Then the Sunday after that at San Francisco. Then at Atlanta. And then Philly. Then Houston. And then Washington. You know, Washington's tough now. And they got that defensive line with all them first-round picks.
And that quarterback, all of a sudden, what got into him? I mean, he looked like a seasoned pro out there.
I didn't expect him to catch on this well. I said he was going to be the best quarterback, him and Bo Nix out of the quarterbacks.
You're right.
Drake May, it's going to take him a little while because he has left around him, but Jaden Daniels is a dude. I just didn't think he would pick up this fast. I didn't.
And Jaden's another one of those quarterbacks who likes to take off in the pocket. He remained calm and poised this last game. You know what? He may be all right. There's no doubt about it.
And they better wake up and do something because there's in-house locker room trouble in Cincinnati, which you already know about that.
Yeah.
Yep. They're 0-3. Chase ain't got paid.
Ooh.
There's sources saying this, sources saying that, but nothing concrete or substantial. They need to just shut up and get out and play football. And the problem with them is their defense ain't playing well.
You know, it's just like, who was that just got beat and was talking trash against Washington?
It was Cincinnati. It was,
they're the ones with the guy that.
Cincinnati's,
Stop talking, bruh. And dude, he was. They run a
their
college
cornerback.
offense, and he beat your ass with it. And you know what? You need to stop talking so devilish much.
Yeah. It was Cam Taylor Britt, their former second-round pick 2 years ago.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, it was him.
Don't inspire
Running his
teams.
mouth, and look what happened. Can't stop it.
Right? Well, you make teams play harder. If I remember what Cam said, as I'm walking off the field, I can't wait to, hey, yo, Cam, how you like that college offense, bruh? You know, because that thing is, I'm going to play harder now. God, if I was a coach, I said, Cam.
And Ronbo and Cincinnati, their two defensive tackles, Sheldon Rankins and B.J. Hill, they missed that game, and they're going to be out for, I think B.J. Hill for 4 weeks. That hurts, man. Both of your starting defensive tackles out. You saw what happened.
You can't. Yeah, it's. I don't know how we're going to adjust this week. You know what's so funny, because I don't know the effect Hargrave, because half the time I didn't know Hargrave was in the game, but somebody said he had quite a few pressures this last week. I said, okay, well, I did see him once.
Yeah, but you know, with respect, though, he's been kind of disappointing. But he's one of the top paid defensive tackles in football, man. Like top two.
I know.
Malik Collins. What is Jordan Elliott? Has he done anything? Well, I liked him when y'all got him from Cleveland.
He's kind of decent against the run. He hurt his ankle the other day. I don't know if he's going to be healthy for this game or not. But they carted him off, which they got carried away. It wasn't that serious. And he came back a few minutes later. I'm good.
So is Givens going to start? Is Givens going to start next to Malik Collins?
Oh, my God. I think they're thinking of moving, what's the guy's name we got from the Panthers with a name that's hard to pronounce? Gross Matos. I think he's going to be moved to the inside. The 49ers
inside.
They're not going to tell you what they're doing. The 49ers aren't going to say anything. Whatever we see, we have to be a discovery as we're sitting there watching. Oh, that's what they're going to do. Okay, sit there, see if this works. Because the 49ers are already talking about changing the defense, from what I understand now. So, from another
and I'm sorry, Ronbo. You know, because we drafted him in 2016, but I told you in the summer, Devondre Campbell is not good in pass coverage.
Oh my God,
saw
he proved that.
Himself.
Tony, we're gonna have to go. You know what? We'll be back game day. Who you guys play this week?
We played New Orleans. Remember we owed them payback. Remember the last game of the season last year? They ran up the score and scored that touchdown with 30-some seconds left. Arthur Smith was cussing them out. The last game of the year. Remember that?
Yeah, and you know what? You should feel real good about that, because the fact of the matter is, they got humiliated. They got humbled last week, and so now they ain't flying up, because they was just setting records with scoring all them points. Oh God!
And their starting center and left and right guard is out. Former first-round pick at right guard, Cesar Ruiz, and their center. I like their center. The one thing I like about New Orleans is their offensive line. Other than that, I can't stand them. And their center, he's never missed time either. Both of them are out.
And the
so
Raiders
that's Eric McCoy.
And the Raiders are asking for their quarterback back. Hey Tony, give me the Falcons score, and what do you think the Niners going to do?
I got us 27-17, and I got you guys winning 24-10.
I like that.
New England does have a good defense.
Yeah,
but I don't think they'll be able to score on you guys much. I really don't.
See, that's what I'm thinking. And everybody thinks they're going to bludgeon us to death with the running backs. I say, I don't know about that. I mean, they may do well, but I don't see them just.
He's good. He's good though, but
I got to go watch them.
Collectively, your defense is good.
Well,
got to get your tackle position fixed.
We're going to find out Sunday. All right, Tony, always a pleasure. I'll see you Sunday.
Always a pleasure, Ronbo. You see how the positivity, even though we talk about injuries, we were talking football. We didn't say nothing about those trolls called from Ram Camp.
I know
they're gonna be moving to Tijuana soon, though. So stay tuned on that news.
Tijuana doesn't want them. They got. Shit, where can they move? Man,
you said Tijuana don't want them.
Oh God.
I'll see you Sunday, sir.
Looking forward to it. All right, Tony.
Hey, stay healthy, man. Stay healthy, man.
I'm praying on them. God. All right, Tony.
Yes,
oh, man. Well, that said, family, you know what, man. Hope we don't get in that situation. See, what we got to, I don't want to see us getting in that situation where you have to depend on Jake Moody. You have to agree on the Ronnie Blairs. Have that game under control so you're protecting the lead in the last 2 minutes instead of having to desperately get a playoff. It's like the 49ers have no business getting into that situation. We're going to find out if the 49ers struggle against the Patriots, it'll be time to worry. Because you know how they say, should we panic now? I'll wait. Now that it'll be time to panic then. Oh, God. Thanks for your contributions, fam. Always appreciate those contributions. And please don't forget to subscribe so we can get in there and have a good time and give them big group hugs on a constant basis, especially when we need them like we do now. Oh. Boy, anybody see Young Montana somewhere, tell that boy, I said, look, man, you can talk all the dumbass stuff you want to, but you got to change your name. I can't take it. Two of the greatest 49ers of all time, you're not a 49er fan. So change your name if you're going to come in here. Have two names. But you come in as Young Montana, it really sets me on fire. Hey, enough of him. I'll see you Sunday. I'll be in your face at your place. Niners! Cracked. I'm gonna save it for Sunday. See you Sunday.